using. Let's go tonight. Baby's plastic night. Get tonight. A. Ticketing A, ticketing A, ticketing A. Let's go tonight. Share the spice of life. Make this girl. Stand up. Run. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hey, welcome to the stream. Actually, this is not a Gundam. So what we have here is this one right here. So this is a B Bandai kit. This is Giki Ryujin from Gaogaigar. So yeah, I'm building this one today. I mean tonight. Sorry for late notice. I'm in the middle of cutting runners. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.
Ada kayo Renos. Bob. Uy, Bin. Sige, Bin. Ilisap. Ano? Umukan. Ito naman. Grabe Cyclops. Sakit ang bisig. Ilan na? Last na yun. Last na yun. Awan na po ba ako nga kayo? Sa'yo na po. Wala na. Balaga na. Balaga na.
Anong sinyo?
Rico boy. Ano? Luwag daw po yan. Ako rin, Bert. May ka rin mo mga ka? Awag Cyclops. Look! Awag Cyclops. Bayan mo. Ang grabe siya Cyclops. Pagbata mo ba dapat?
Senior Brother Oyang had already gone to Asher Sun territory. If I had told Senior Brother Oyang in advance about this mission, he probably wouldn't have gone. It took him so long to finally leave mysterious Nether territory. Why would he want to go to the 8th battlefield to mine resources? I know what he's thinking, but after thousands of years of life and death battles, his body has accumulated too many hidden injuries that won't be easy to heal. If he can break through to the 9th rank, it will be fine, but he has no hope of reaching the 9th rank. Those hidden injuries are constantly draining his vitality, so it's best if he doesn't participate in battles with the Clan's masters. Senior brother Oyang will definitely blame you later. If he wants to complain, let him be. Just take it as a little selfishness on my part. My old friends are getting fewer. I need someone to live to witness the human race's victory. Senior brother me can rest assured that the younger generation has already risen to prominence, enough to take over the banner of the seniors and shoulder the heavy responsibility of resisting the Clan. And that day will come sooner or later. Senior brother me, please take care. When that day comes, I hope you and Senior Brother Oyang can witness the glorious moment together. Good. Currently, in the 3,000 worlds, besides High Heaven territory controlled by the human race, the New Great Territory, and the Great Territory where the head office division is located, almost all of the other great territories are occupied by the Clan. However, there are two exceptions, one of which is the Chaotic Dead Territory, and the other is Black Territory. Black Territory. The Clan had also come here to explore, but there are no universe worlds here, no resources, and it is simply a barren land, so how could they waste their time and effort deploying anything here? This makes things easier for us. Everyone, follow me. A few days later. Senior Brother Oyang. Your senses are sharp. Even if I hid so well, you still found me. Junior brother, what are we going to the battlefield for this time? Are we going to no return pass? It's not impossible to hit no return pass, but aren't we a bit lacking in manpower? Oh, I know. We're going to destroy the ink nests. Oh yeah, don't ask too much. We'll know when we get there. Good, good, good. I won't ask. Shall we set off now? This time, please connect your auras with mine. I will try my best to protect you, but the situation inside the void corridor is quite unpredictable. If we really get separated, please don't panic, senior brothers. No matter what, you must maintain your own safety and stay where you are. I will come and find you. Since that's the case, let's go. Inside the corridor. Stay close to me. This is the first time I've walked through the void like this. And we need to be careful. If we're unlucky enough to get lost here, we'll be trapped inside forever. We're here. Blue Sky War Zone. Ah, this is the Blue Sky War Zone from back then. Moreover, this is the territory occupied by the Clan in the past. It's still a long way from Blue Sky Pass and is actually closer to the Clan's King City. Junior brother, did you go in the wrong direction? No Return Pass is not in this direction. The direction of this trip is completely opposite from the direction of No Return Pass. Senior brother, please calm down. I'll explain to you later. Alright. 1 month later, the void. There are many dead universe worlds here, and there are few traces of mining, so we should be able to reap some benefits here. This is the place. Alright then. I'll leave this matter to you all. This is a space spirit being. I hope that each of you can keep one with you. Every 100 years, I'll come here to look for you all and collect your harvest. If you really encounter any dangers that cannot be resolved, please lead them to the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. There is an ink-repelling army station there, and the Dragon Clan's senior Fu Guang is also there. Rest assured, we'll be careful. Stop right there. Senior brother Oyang, if you have anything you want to know, you can ask the other senior brothers later. Junior brother has some important matters to attend to, so it's not convenient for me to stay. Everyone, shouldn't you give me an explanation? Well, we didn't come here to do anything big. The real mission is... What? He wants me to take care of the mining operations here? Big head me, I'll take care of you first. Junior brother Oyang, please calm your anger. Although there is no battle here, it is still of great significance to the human race. That's right. The soldiers need resources to heal their wounds. Compared to killing enemies on the battlefield, the tasks we shoulder aren't much different. We are all part of the human race's plan. Right, my ass? What did I do everything in my power? Mysterious nether territory for? I came here to kill enemies on the battlefield, not to take care of these little cultivators who came here to mine resources. Oh Yang, where are you going? I'll go to the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. I'll participate in the ink-repelling army's battle. I'll kill the enemy. Well, fortunately, he didn't act rashly and go to the no-return pass. Don't worry, he'll be back. How do you know? Oyang entered the ink battlefield after advancing to the 6th rank. After so many years, he has become accustomed to the military style. He is a true warrior, and although his temper is violent, he will not act rashly without a military order. Otherwise, he wouldn't have stayed in mysterious nether territory for so many years and only left the mysterious nether army after receiving the transfer order. Less than half a day later. Oyang, accept your fate. Isn't this the care Big Head Me has for us old friends? The 8th rank masters all know why they were sent here to take care of the team mining resources. Each of us has hidden injuries and blockages in our bodies, and we are no longer at our peak. Why did Big Head Me have his own motives for bringing us here? Isn't it all for the future of the human race? If one day the human race defeats the Ink Clan and purges this universe, when order is restored, the experiences of the older generation will be indispensable for the new generation of the human race. Who needs him to take care of me? If we fight against the Ink Clan, what is the point of us old fogies not taking the lead and placing all our burdens on those little brats? Damn it! When this old master goes back one day, I'll rip off Big Head Me's head and use it as a urinal. Yes, the older the wiser. However, those little brats still need more experience to grow, so we'll just give them a chance to show off a little. Achoo. Blue Sky War Zone. And that little brat Yang. He's not a good person either. He actually deceived me? I'll definitely beat him up later. Okay, we fellow disciples will help you. If we join forces, no matter how strong that boy is, he won't be your opponent. Under the arrangements of the 8th rank masters, the tens of thousands of cultivators quickly scattered and began mining the nearby materials. A few months later, in No Return Pass Hall, Sir Royal Lord's expression seems quite happy. What kind of happy event has Sir Royal Lord encountered? Could it be that somewhere in the Great Territory battlefields, the Ink Clan has made some kind of breakthrough? Sir Royal Lord, what good news have you summoned at us for today? Ha ha. There is news from the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction. Sir, has the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction been broken? Since that battle, the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction has been sealed again. The Supreme Master has fallen into a deep sleep, and we have been unable to contact the other side. But now, Sir Royal Lord has said that there is news from the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction. Doesn't this mean that the Supreme Master has awakened and the Great Restriction has been broken? If that's the case, the day the Ink Clan unites the heavens will soon arrive. It's not what you think. The Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction is still there and Supreme Master is still asleep. If that's the case, how did the news come about? Because of some barriers between us and the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction, the news from that side is somewhat unclear. I only know that there are still masters on the human race's side who control the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction and that there was a man-made opening. Someone is controlling the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction? Isn't Sun dead? How can someone still control the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction? Then why is Sir Royal Lord so happy? There must be some deep meaning in his words. Could it be that the person controlling the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction is Young Ka? It's not him. Although the information from the Great Restriction is incomplete, I've asked around and found that the current human race master controlling the Great Restriction does not have any similarities to Young Kai's appearance, so he should be someone we don't know. The human race still has such a deep heritage. But since the human race has chosen to control the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction, why would they take the initiative to open a gap? The clansmen inside the Great Restriction can sense that the human controlling it is much weaker than Sun, so their control over the Great Restriction is far inferior to Sun's. He took the initiative to open a gap in order to relieve his own pressure. That's indeed good news. Does Sir want me to lead an army to the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction and coordinate with the clansmen inside to defeat those humans? This king also asked if there was any need for support there, but the clansmen in the Great Restriction say it's not appropriate to scare the snakes. They are trying to figure out a way to crack a secret passage in the Great Restriction. If successful, the clansmen in the Great Restriction can rush out. I have a deep understanding of how strong the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction is. When I was inside the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction, many powerhouses of the Ink Clan tried to attack from the inside, but no matter how many years of hard work, there was no improvement. Since they said so, it should be obvious. The human controlling the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction is far inferior to Sung. Even if there was a single mistake, the clansmen inside the Great Restriction wouldn't miss the opportunity. Sir Royal Lord is wise. However, there is one more thing that concerns me. Where's Yang Kai? I don't know if he's in the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction or if he's got other plans. What's the matter? Sir Mochi2xSensei. Sir, there are several teams that were scheduled to bring supplies back recently, but they have not returned. What? How long is it overdue? The earliest team should have returned in 1 month, and the most recent team should have arrived at no return past 5 days ago. Have you investigated it? I have already gone to inquire about it, and I think there will be a reply in a few days. When the time comes, pass the news to. Yes. A few days later, the feudal Loro passed the news to no return pass with the help of the miniature ink nest that he carried with him. The teams responsible for transporting supplies had already returned to the direction of no return pass, but they disappeared halfway along the road. What? Went missing? It is impossible for the team that transported materials to disappear for no reason. Now the power of the human race is shrinking, and the entire ink battlefield is the rear of the Ink Clan. Over the years, the Ink Clan has been mining resources in the ink battlefield and transporting them to the front line. There has never been a mistake, but a team that transported materials has disappeared recently. Oh no. Someone's messing with us. It must be Yang Kai. Only that guy has such an ability. Damn it. Monaya's ink nest. This communication bead was left to me by Yang Kai last time. It was used to deliver that batch of supplies. I thought that maybe in the future I could use this thing to investigate Yang Kai's whereabouts in reverse, so I decided to keep it. Damn it. That guy is really near the no return pass. Outside no return pass, a floating universe fragment. In the past month or so, I've ambushed 5 Ink Clan teams transporting resources, and the harvest was not bad. The communicatian bead? Sir Yang, can we meet? This Mochi2xSensei is really quick-witted. He realized it so quickly. Interest ing. 50%. This guy. He wants to take 50% of the resources that the Ink Clan extracted from the Ink battlefield? His appetite is way too big. If I were to agree to such an act of helping the enemy, I would become a sinner of the Ink Clan. Go. Call the territory lord in charge of the supplies. Yes. What does Sir Yang Kai need? Please explain. Haha. You motherfucker. Sir Mochi2xSensei. In the past month, how many teams have failed to return? 5. What about those who came back? 5 too. 5 teams went missing and 5 teams returned. This is exactly 50%. It's definitely not a coincidence. It appears that this was intentionally done by Yang Kai. His intention is clear. He doesn't need the consent of the Ink Clan. If he says he wants to take 50%, then he will definitely take 50%. He is too much of a bully. S.I. Sir? However, the fact that Yang dared to make such a rude demand indicates that the resources of the human race have started to become scarce. Go. Summon all the territory lords in No Return Pass. I want to discuss matters with them. No Return Pass Great Hall. I wonder what important matter has brought us here, sir? Yang Kai is outside of No Return Pass. What? Then shouldn't we quickly lead our troops to besiege and kill him? Don't forget how powerful Yang Kai is. His methods of attacking the soul are unpredictable and mysterious. We must not underestimate him. The human race's resources are scarce, and he is currently plundering the mining teams of the Ink Clan. Although the losses are small, if we don't resolve this matter soon, in the long run, the Ink Clan will only be able to obtain half of the resources we obtained. This will definitely affect our plan to unify the heavens. How should this matter be resolved? Please explain, Sir Mochi2xSensei. Whether it is the Ink Clan or the human race, the fact is that resources are the foundation of our strength. The Ink Clan's resources have been plundered, but our losses are secondary. Helping the human race to become stronger is unacceptable. I need everyone to investigate Yang Kai's movements and escort the troops who deliver the supplies back. If that's the case, we'll need to set up a formation to act. In the face of a killing god like Yang Kai, not setting up a formation is equivalent to courting death. That's right. Facing Yang Kai, the four directions array is the most basic requirement. Only a territory lord who can form a four directions array or higher can carry out this mission. If you can't, don't go out. This mission does not prioritize killing Yang Kai as the goal. If you encounter Yang Kai, prioritize self-protection. Yes. The Royal Lord's ink nest. Outrageous. How dare H such a useless request? Because of the Ancestral Lands incident, we've already paid him a large amount of resources. How could he not be satisfied? Sir Royal Lord, this subordinate has ordered the territory lords to form a team to explore Yang Kai's whereabouts. However, Yang Kai is incredibly powerful, and the territory lords may not be a match for him if they encounter him. You go personally and find an opportunity to take him down. What? You're not willing? No return past Great Hall. What? You're not willing? Sir is mistaken. Of course I'm willing. However, if I leave no return pass, he may find an opportunity to attack the ink nests. If he attacks no return pass, what should we do? That's true. During these 3,000 years, Yang Kai's strength has greatly increased. It will be difficult for me to protect all of the ink nests alone. Furthermore, the Ink clan suffered a great loss because of what happened in the ancestral land last time. If we anger him again, I'm afraid things will become difficult to resolve. The Ink clan is filled with talented people. Is it really impossible for us to deal with Yang? I'm incompetent. Let's create another pseudo-royal lord and have him secretly guard no return pass with me while you deal with Yang Kai. But sir, the number of innate territory lords in the clan is no longer the same. If we create another pseudo-royal lord, don't worry, if we only create one more, it won't be a big deal. Don't forget, we still have the heavenly beginning great restriction to back us up. When the new pseudo-royal lord is born, you will go deal with Yang Kai and try your best to provoke him. If he comes to no return pass, I will wait for him with the new pseudo-royal lord. I'll make the arrangements now. If it is really as Sir Royal Lord has planned, perhaps there really is a chance to capture Yang Kai. 1 month later, outside a Royal Lord ink nest. Menkei, pseudo-royal lord. Menkei, I'll leave no return pass to you. Don't let Sir Royal Lord down. Don't worry, you should be careful. Yang Kai is not easy to deal with. I hope he'll be happy with our arrangements next time he enters no return pass. A few days later, deep in the void. I knew Sir Mochi was coming, but I didn't expect him to arrive so soon. Didn't Yang Kai attack you? These 4 territory lords don't have any wounds on their bodies. Something is odd about them. Sir Mochi, Yang Kai's whereabouts are mysterious. It's really difficult for us to grasp his movements. What about the supplies? How much has Yang Kan? In order to minimize the risk, we put them in our space rings. But Yang Kai snatched them anyway. He hasn't even fought with you. How could he possibly snatch it from you? I handed it over. What did you just say? Please calm yourself, sir. That Yang Kai used his divine sense to lock us down and threatened to kill us if we didn't hand over our supplies, so please punish me. Although these territory lords are useless, this matter can't be blamed on them. Under such circumstances, it's impossible for anyone to disregard life and death. I'll try using this communication bead to contact him again. Fuck. That bastard must have put the communication bead inside his small universe. He's no longer willing to negotiate with me. Ugh. 10 years later. Sir Mochi, it's been 10 years and not even one single team has been able to bring in all the supplies. That Yang Kai is simply too much. This guy's space ability is amazing. He would rob us at this place and soon appear hundreds of millions of kilometers away to rob another team. It's hard to defend. Yang Kai is truly a pain in the ass. With the current situation, it's almost impossible to get close to Yang Kai. The only way to contact him is through the communication bead, but he refuses to talk to me. Sir Yang, it's been 10 years. Yang has finally reached out to me. 50%. Sir Yang is too greedy. In the past 10 years, how many mining teams of the Ink clan have returned to no return pass safely? Threat. This is a bloody threat. In the void. Threat. This is a bloody threat. I don't want to go too far. Over the years, I've never laid my hands on the territory lords, so I hope that the Ink clan can also understand my righteousness and take it into consideration. I've never seen such a shameless person. The materials were mined by the Ink clan, but this human took them away. Yang Kai was robbing all over the place, and now he still has the face to talk about righteousness and consideration. Sir Mochi, I've never been to no return pass all these years. Comparing the Royal Lord Ink nest and these materials, which is more important? Sir Mochi should be able to tell, right? Fuck. This rat has finally hit the nail on the head. As long as Yang is convinced that there's only one Royal Lord in no return pass, I'll be able to lead him into the trap set by Sir Royal Lord. Yang Kai. There are some things that can be done once or twice, but not 3 times. You have invaded no return pass twice and destroyed many of the Ink nests. If this happens again, I, Mochi, will not let you off. It's a trick. Over the past 10 years, I've secretly investigated no return pass several times. Every time I thought about destroying the Ink nests, I couldn't help feeling a sense of crisis, as if there was a great danger hidden inside no return pass that could threaten me. Combined with what had happened last time, it seems that the Ink clan has produced a new pseudo-royal lord. Just you wait. This king will not rest until I've destroyed 10 Royal Lord Ink nests. Excellent. Yang Kai has fallen for it. I have to inform Sir Royal Lord immediately. Inform Sir Royal Lord. Yang Kai is coming. Get ready. When the time comes, Sir Royal Lord and Menkei will only need to hold Yang back for 10 breaths. Once the 4 gates and 8 palaces array is formed, Yang Kai will definitely become a trapped beast. Half a day later, in the void. Sir Mochi, help us. What happened? We were escorting a mining team back to no return pass when Yang Kai appeared out of nowhere and robbed us. He even wiped out the entire team and injured 4 territory lords. Did he use that soul secret technique? If Yang Kai used that soul secret technique, this would definitely be his weakest moment. If we can find any trace of him, things will become much easier. No. Since he didn't use any soul secret techniques, how did he injure you so badly? The 4 innate territory lords formed a 4 directions array. If Yang hadn't used his soul technique, he wouldn't have been able to pose any threat. Did you stop your battle formation? This guy declared that he would go to No Return Pass and destroy Royal Lord Ignis. But after saying so, he suddenly turned around and injured 4 territory lords. It is simply a joke to believe him. Looking at it this way, it is highly likely that Young has the arrangements in No Return Pass. Follow me back to No Return Pass and report this matter to Sir Royal Lord. No Return Pass's main hall. What did you just say? If Yonkai doesn't come, then all our plans will be in vain. No Return Pass main hall. What are you saying? If Yonkai doesn't come, won't all our arrangements be in vain? Sir Royal Lord, the longer the delay in the matter of supplies, the more detrimental it is to the Ink Clan. Right now, there are only a handful of supplies that can be safely brought into No Return Pass. Do you mean we have to agree to his ridiculous demands? Of course we can't agree to Yonkai's 50% demand, but this person is quite greedy. If we offer too little, he probably won't agree either. You decide this matter yourself. Don't bother me again. How could the human race produce such a troublemaker? I'd rather fight against the divine dragon, Puguang, than hear the name Yankai again. Outside the main hall. Don't tell me that Yankai injured you all again? Yes. And not just us, but also the other territory lords who maintain the 4 directions array. Fortunately, there were no casualties. Oh. No casualties? The injuries suffered by these 2 territory lords are exactly the same, both located 2 inches to the left of the heart. Is this a coincidence or intentional? If it's intentional, then Yankai is undoubtedly sending a message. He is fully capable of killing these 2 territory lords, but he held back to show his sincerity. Sir Amonai, we found this item after Yang left. It should be something he left behind. The positions marked on this universe chart are precisely the locations where the Ink Clan is currently heavily mining. So Yang knew all along. So what if I become a pseudo-royal lord? In this confrontation with Yankai, I've suffered a crushing defeat. In the end, I still have to compromise. Fuck. Tell all the territory lords to return to No Return Pass. Sir, what about Yankai? I'll talk to him. The Void. From Sir Amonaya's expression, it seems he has made a decision. Sir Royal Lord has entrusted me with handling the matter of supplies. Good. My previous proposal is still valid. We have known each other for many years, and although we are on different sides, I have great admiration for you. Can I call you Brother Yan? Then how should I address you? Brother Mo? You Ink Clan don't have a surname, right? Only the Royal Lord has the qualifications to use Mo as his surname. Currently, the Royal Lord of the Ink Clan is MOU. Under the Royal Lord, the name and surname are self-reliant, so Brother Yang can just call me by my name. Brother Yang, 50% is impossible. Isn't your appetite a bit too big? There's an old saying in the human race, a big mouth eats everything. Don't you see how big my mouth is? Brother Yang, I sincerely wish to discuss this matter with you today, so please don't joke around. How about this? You and I both take a step back. You don't want 50%, and don't think about 10%. 40%. 20%. 30%. Monai, you don't need to lower the price any further. 30% is my bottom line. If the Ink Clan still can't agree, then there's no need to negotiate. Is this guy here to rob us, or is he deliberately looking for trouble? The Ink Clan will take all the materials from the mining areas. Every 10 years. No, every 5 years. The Ink Clan will collect 30% of the materials they mine and deliver them to me. The amount of resources sent back by each team is different, and their quality is also different. If one doesn't carefully examine them, no one will know what kind of resources they have brought back. If that's the case, I can agree to Brother Yang's request. Brother Yang, then this matter is settled here. We'll meet again. I have one more condition. In the void. Wait. I have another condition. Brother Yang, please speak. I know that things aren't so simple. After such a long period of contact, how could Zhang Kai be so easily taken advantage of? In the various great territory battlefields, I don't want to see a single pseudo-royal lord. He has indeed guessed it. The original plan was for Menkei to stay hidden and to use me to go out and lure Yankai away. But before we could even carry out the plan, Yang blocked it with his words. Brother Yang can rest assured. I've been staying here for many years and have taken care of all the major and minor matters, so there's no way I'll be able to go to the frontline battlefield. This guy is still pretending. He talks as if he were the only pseudo-royal lord in the entire Ink Clan. Since that's the case, is this matter settled? Yes. I told you last time in No Return Pass that I treat you to a drink. Today's cooperation is a happy one, so this jar of fine wine is yours. Terms, 5 years and 2 days from now, I will send a message to inform you of the location of the exchange of goods. In addition, I know how many materials there are. When the time comes, please don't hide anything from me. Otherwise, I will refuse to accept them. Rejecting benefits for free? As if I would believe you. How dare you? 5 years later. Under the orders of Sir Amonai, I have come to deliver supplies to Sir Yang. Please accept them. The Ink Clan won't give me 30% as promised, but it isn't too excessive, probably about 25%. If there's no problem, this lowly one will return to report. Wait. Is there anything else, sir? Bring this ye. After obtaining the benefits of the Ink Clan, I have to return something back. It's called reciprocity. Huh? Damn, Yankai. It's as if I have some secret dealings with him. How can Sir Royal Lord trust me in the future? Sir Amonai, this wine. I'll talk to Sir Royal Lord. Head Office Division. Senior brother, this is my harvest from the last 15 years. When did the resources of the Ink battlefield become so abundant? Did you rob the Ink Clan? Only the Ink Clan can produce so many resources. Otherwise, there's no way to explain what's going on. You can say so. I've made some agreements with the Ink Clan. The Ink Clan in No Return Pass will give me 30% of the resources they mine. If it weren't for the Ink Clan being forced into a corner, how could they have agreed to Yankai's ridiculous request? However, Yankai is all alone. In the past 100 years, he must have faced many life or death crises. The heavy burden of a race's hope is actually weighing down on one's shoulders. Senior brother, what are you doing? Senior brother thanks junior brother on behalf of the billions of clansmen. Head Office Division. Senior brother thanks junior brother on behalf of the billions of clansmen. Senior brother is being too serious. I am also from the human race, and many of my friends and family have fought against the Ink clan on the battlefield. This is my duty. Senior brother, how is the situation between the two races these days? It's still the same, not much has changed. In the various Great Territory battlefields, there are constantly newcomers from the two races showing their heads, and many elites have died on the battlefield. The human race has no shortage of geniuses at the moment. What they lack is time. The first batch of good seedlings to break through to the 7th rank will need time to consolidate their strength before breaking through to the 9th rank. When it comes to breaking through, outsiders have no way to assist them, so they can only rely on themselves. Senior brother, I've got some matters to attend to. I'll leave first. Okay. Be careful when you're out there alone. I hope to hear some good news when I return here next time. Outside the heavily beginning Great Restriction. Elder Fu Guang, is there any news here? Is Young here? The battle is extremely intense, but fortunately, Wu Kuang and the ink-repelling army have cooperated well, so we are able to maintain the situation. However, after so many years of hunting and killing, we have yet to see any signs of the Ink clan's decline since the heavily beginning Great Restriction was opened. It's as if they had never been killed. As long as Ink is still alive, the Ink clan will never be annihilated. Please take care. If there's anything this junior can help, just let him know. Now that hundreds of years have passed, RUO-11 must have used up most of her resources. I will go to the Chaotic Dead Territory. Chaotic Dead Territory. Little brother, you've come a long way to bring RUO-11 resources. It's all thanks to Big Brother Huang and Big Sister Lan. You two have paid great attention to RUO-she's cultivation and have been urging her to refine the 5 elements resources for the past few years. We didn't do anything. RUO-11 herself is also the kind of person who can endure loneliness and hardship. She knows that only by becoming stronger can she display her own brilliance in the future great battles. That's why she's been working so hard over the years, and her strength has improved so quickly. When RUO-11 finishes cultivating, she'll become a pillar of the human race. No return past main hall. Over the past few years, I can clearly feel that the war between the two races has become more intense than ever before. The current balance will probably not be maintained for much longer. This is Sir Royal Lord's voice? Sir, is there any good news? That's right, there is. Tell me, where does this joy come from? On the frontline battlefield, the Ink clan won a great victory and killed countless masters? Mo Nai, what do you think? Has there been any progress on the heavenly beginning Great Restriction? That's right, Mo Nai is still as intelligent as ever. There's been some progress on the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. How did you think of that? Over the past few years, I've been handling all matters related to the Ink clan. Since I have not received any news, naturally, it will not be about the frontline battlefield. 1,000 years ago, Sir Royal Lord said that the clansmen inside the heavenly beginning Great Restriction were trying to break out of it. Today, Sir Royal Lord is so happy because some good news has come from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. Menkei, learn more from the Mo Nai. When dealing with the human race, strength is not necessarily useful. You need to use your brain. Menkei will obey Sir's orders. Sir, what news did you receive from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction? A group of clansmen have successfully escaped from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. No return past main hall. There's a group of clansmen who have successfully sneaked out of the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. This is truly a joyous occasion. Is there a royal lord among them? You should be clear about the situation inside the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. It's not easy to find even the slightest flaw. If the royal lord were to sneak out and cause too much of a ruckus, he would likely be discovered by a human race master. There aren't many clansmen coming out now, but there will be more clansmen leaving the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. Sir, with a human race master overseeing the heavenly beginning Great Restriction, how did the clansmen avoid his detection and find any flaws? As I have told you before, the strength of that human race master is far inferior to that of Song. Yet they cunningly opened up a gap on their own, making it naturally impossible for us to defend against. Sir, these clansmen have never left the heavenly beginning Great Restriction and are not familiar with the outside world. Do you need me to go and receive them? No. Why not? Young Kai is currently outside No Return Pass. If you leave, he will immediately discover your whereabouts. If so, what's the point of hiding you until now? That's right. It's not appropriate for you to show your face, and those clansmen aren't even suitable to come back. Sir is wise. If Yang were to discover the whereabouts of these clansmen, it would be easy for him to figure out if there was a problem with the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. Sir, please send a message to the clansmen to find a place to rest and wait for a good opportunity to reveal themselves. Of course. But the clansmen who escaped from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction are all injured, so they need supplies to heal their injuries. I'll leave this matter to you. Yes. 10 years later, the boy. Go back and tell Mo Nai that if he dares to deduct my share again, this king will go get it himself. Yes. I will definitely inform Sir Mo Nai. In recent years, the supplies that Mo Nai has been turning in have been decreasing, and the quality is not as good as before. What exactly is the Ink clan up to? The vast Ink battlefield is a huge treasure trove. With such an expansive land, as long as the Ink clan puts effort into mining, I don't believe they would lack resources. It's time for the 100-year agreement with Ouyang Lai and the others again. Let's go. Floating universe fragment. Senior Ouyang. Where did everyone go? Follow me. It's an ink nest. There is actually an ink nest here. Moreover, judging from the scale of this ink nest and the surging ink force surrounding it, it's highly likely to be a royal lord ink nest. 10 years ago, a few other 8th rank masters and I led the tens of thousands of cultivators to a nearby mining site. When we came here to investigate the situation, we inadvertently discovered this thing. The ink force born from the ink nest doesn't radiate in all directions, instead condensing into the ink nest as much as possible. It seems to be an ink nest that has not yet fully hatched. When senior brother discovered this ink nest, did you see any members of the ink clan entering or leaving? No. This is a bit strange. The fact that this ink nest, which is most likely a royal lord ink nest, stands in such a remote place. Could it be that it was abandoned by the ink clan a long time ago? This doesn't make sense either. The ink nest is a very special existence in the place where the ink clan is born. They cannot just abandon it like that. Junior brother, how about I go and check it out? I've been wanting to do this for a long time. No need. I'll go. It's not that I don't trust senior brother, it's just that the situation is unclear now, so we must prepare for the worst. I'm afraid there might be a royal lord inside. Then I'll support junior brother. You must be careful. There are actually more than a dozen territory lords hiding inside the ink nest. Rest assured, as long as there is no royal lord, I'm invincible. So fast. I don't know if Yangkai is too strong, or if these territory lords are too weak. Huh? Something's not right. The injuries of these territory lords aren't entirely due to the golden crow casting sun. Everyone, watch out. After all of them are innate territory lords, so even if they are injured, their injury shouldn't be so obvious. Unless they have already been injured before this. Well, I guess killing you should be simple. Go, golden crow. Quick. Attack him. Don't give him another chance. Let's attack together. Come here. This little brat. How can he be so fierce? I'm also an 8th rank master, but I don't even have the qualifications to carry his shoes. Every one of us cultivate the open heaven method and are also the 8th rank masters, so how can the gap between the two of us be so big? Suddenly, I can't move. Say them. Next. How dare you kill my people? Die. You're actually unscathed. Just who the hell are you? How could a mere human kill innate territory lords like slaughtering chickens and dogs? I'm your grandfather. Fighting against powerful enemies is what I desire the most. Are you okay? Junior brother, are these guys injured? That's right, and their injuries aren't light either. How did they get injured? Who injured them? And why are they hiding here to heal? Innate territory lords generally like to rest and recuperate in no-return pass. There are many royal lord ink nests there, and with a royal lord like Moyu overseeing them, their safety is incomparable to that of this remote part of the void. I really don't understand. Could it be that the ink clan has fallen out with each other? Did that Mo2 set up his own sect? If that's the case, it will explain why these innate territory lords are hiding here. Mo2 is only a pseudo-royal lord, and he still has the true royal lord, Moyu, above him. Even if he wanted to establish his own sect, how could the other innate territory lords easily follow him? Mo2. I don't think he has such intentions, nor does he have such ability. From my experience with the Ink clan over the years, the Ink clan may have some internal strife, and some of their masters may have their own selfish motives. But to outsiders, the Ink clan is truly a united front. It is impossible for a Mo2 to do something so stupid as establish his own sect. There is no need for the Ink clan to do such things. Why would these 15 territory lords come here and hatch a royal lord ink nest to heal? These territory lords. Could it be they're not from no-return pass? Junior brother? There it is. It's 7th rank wood element, good quality. There's one here, too. 6th rank gold element. A few moments later, there are actually hundreds of materials. These materials are obviously not born from dead universe worlds, but from the destroyed ink nest. The territory lords hadn't had time to use them yet. Strange. How could these territory lords have so many resources? More than 10 innate territory lords are hiding here to heal their injuries. But there are no Ink clan soldiers, so who could help them mine these resources? Well, wait a minute. The past few times I exchanged resources with the Ink clan had been deducting their resources excessively. Could it be that the no-return pass didn't intend to deduct it, but that there really weren't many resources? They delivered a large number of resources from the no-return pass to these innate territory lords who are hiding outside, allowing them to hatch a royal lord ink nest to heal their injuries. Is that so? Senior brother Oyang, quickly gather with the others and hide before I return. If there are any abnormalities, do not act rashly. What did you discover? I have some ideas, but I'm not sure yet. I'll go investigate. Remember what I said. Stay hidden. You haven't told me where you're going? The innate territory lords wandering about are definitely not limited to that group. Perhaps there are even more. If my guess is right, these innate territory lords are Mo2's hidden trump cards. When the time comes, they will definitely catch the human race off guard. However, Mo2 would never expect that his arrangements would coincide with the human race's plan. And his arrangements for these people to be stationed behind the ruins of King City were discovered by senior brother Oyang and me. Found it. That's right, Mo2. Blame the heavens for not being on your side. It was a massacre. Damn it. That Wu Kuang is really unreliable. He actually let so many territory lords escape. No. I have to go back to the head office division and tell him this news. Oyang Lai and other veteran 8th rank masters were patrolling in the void. Senior brother Oyang. You're back? No more words. Come with me back to the head office division. During this period, everyone should be on guard and stay hidden. Many territory lords are scattered outside, so you guys need to be more cautious. Understood. Hey. Great Ruins Foundry. Give me a heads up next time. You scared me. What a big old tree. Junior brother, what happened? There may be a problem with the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. Some innate territory lords has escaped from there. The same ones we encountered before? No wonder they didn't return to no-return pass. They were afraid of being discovered. How many territory lords are out there? It's hard to say, but the number shouldn't be too low. The original Royal Lord Inkness was discovered by you 10 years ago, and considering the effort these territory lords have spent to sneak back from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction, it's highly likely that something went wrong with it several decades ago. Who knows how many innate territory lords have escaped from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction? Senior brother Oyang, I need you to return to the head office division and find senior brother me. Inform him of the situation here so that the human race can respond in advance. Got it. This matter is of great importance. The Ink clan is using such underhanded methods in secret. We must inform Big Head Me as soon as possible. Also, in the near future, the Ink clan may produce a large number of pseudo-royal lords. Senior brother me should be extra cautious. A large number of pseudo-royal lords? I have to say, Mo2 is indeed a ruthless guy. He placed those innate territory lords in the depths of the Ink battlefield, providing them with resources to assist in healing, but he also harbored the idea of sacrificing them when the crucial moment came, so as to tell them to join forces to create pseudo-royal lords. According to the information, in order to create a pseudo-royal lord, the Ink clan may need to sacrifice more than 10 innate territory lords and even a royal lord ink nest. And Mo Na Ye's arrangement just happens to meet this point. So you mean Mo Na Ye is actually implementing the plan to create a pseudo-royal lord? That's right. If the human race prepares in advance, we'll be better prepared for any surprises. Senior brother, you should go. At first, I didn't understand. The Ink clan knows that breaking out of the heavenly beginning great restriction is a suicidal move, so why do they keep launching attacks nonstop? Even if the Ink clan is stupid, they should be able to see that the human race is depleting their strength. However, the Ink clan is stubbornly fixated on clashing with the Ink repelling army. Now I understand. It's not that they are foolish, but rather they have other plans. The battle at the gap is just an open road. With the help of this fierce battle, they are able to divert the attention of the Ink repelling army and restrict both Fu Guang and even Wu Kuang, who is guarding the heavenly beginning great restriction. This way, if Fu Guang and Wu Kuang don't notice, the Ink clan can secretly open up a gap for the innate territory lords to escape. They wouldn't dare to go too far, so even if that gap exists, the territory lords will have to pay a huge price to escape. Where is it? The one the Ink clan fears the most is Wu Kuang, who is in control of the heavenly beginning great restriction. If he notices anything unusual, all their efforts over the years will be in vain. So, that position is definitely not something Wu Kuang will easily investigate. Yang Kai concealed his aura? He must be investigating something. A few days later. I'm free. I shouldn't stay here for long. Wu Kuang, come quickly. Half a day later. Haha. We're finally out of that hellhole. Congratulations. We need to wait for a few more territory lords to gather 15 before we set off. Why wait to gather 15? Won't that take a long time? This matter was arranged by the higher-ups in No Return Pass, so we need to follow orders. There is no ink nest here, and there is no ink force. There is no way to heal even if we want to, and waiting like this is boring. The higher-ups at No Return Pass have already arranged it. As long as we arrive at the designated location, we'll have everything. Well, we can only do so. You won't get anything. Not good. We've just escaped from the heavenly beginning great restriction, and all of us have suffered great losses, so the strength we can display is less than 20% of our full strength. Run. Oh no. Damn it. Almost. Almost there. This is the void. This is an ink nest. Because of the strong connection between the ink nests, these territory lords can use them to directly contact the No Return Pass. Let's leave it for the time being. There's something else I need to investigate as soon as possible. 2 months later, heavenly beginning great restriction. Forcibly escaping through that gap really damages my foundation. I must hurry and team up with the other territory lords. Who are you? If it weren't for this innate territory lord being injured, I wouldn't have been able to conceal my presence. On average, 2 or 3 innate territory lords are able to escape every month, and even if there are 5 every 2 months, there will be a total of 30 in a year. According to my previous estimations, the heavenly beginning great restriction may have had a problem several dozen years ago. In the past 30 years, almost 1,000 innate territory lords have escaped from the heavenly beginning great restriction. I must urgently have Wu Kuang close the gap. The gap of the heavenly beginning great restriction. It's not a big problem, so mending it won't be difficult. I'll pay more attention in the future. Be careful, if something like this happens again, the human race will be finished. These ink clan ants dared to play tricks in front of my eyes and caused me to lose face in front of my juniors. Let's see how I'll punish you. The battlefield around the ink repelling pavilion. Did ink withdraw its troops? Wonderful. We've finally won. The reason why we took the initiative to open a gap on the heavenly beginning great restriction to lure the ink clan out is to alleviate the pressure on the human race in the future, so it isn't a good thing for many ink clan masters to remain hidden. However, the ink repelling army has experienced 1,000 years of battle and really needs to take a rest, so this situation is acceptable. The small gap that the ink clan used has been repaired, so there is no need for them to die on the main battlefield to distract Wu Kuang. Naturally, they won't send out any more troops. What happened here must have alerted Mo Na Ye. I must hurry up and find those territory lords that are sleeping in the ink nests. 1 month later, No Return Pass. Sir Royal Lord gave me the ink nest to communicate with the clansmen from the heavenly beginning great restriction. But now that 2 months have passed, I have received no news from the heavenly beginning great restriction. Could it be that something has happened? In the void. Together with this batch, a total of 3 batches of territory lords have died. Each batch has nearly 15 territory lords. It seems that Mo Na Ye wants to use these territory lords to create a pseudo-royal lord. I can't let him succeed. The ink nest seems to be conveying a message. The void. The ink nest seems to be conveying a message. It's obvious that No Return Pass is trying to contact this side. Perhaps I can communicate and inquire about some information. No, if I want to use the ink nest's connection, I'll need to immerse my consciousness in the ink nest. If the person on the other side is a Mo Na Ye, I'll be exposed. 2 hours later, No Return Pass. I've been waiting for so long, but there's still no response. It seems that the heavenly beginning great restriction site has been exposed, and the last batch of territory lords who have escaped have been killed by the human race masters. I thought that the ink clan would have even more innate territory lords. What a pity. With the exposure of the heavenly beginning great restriction, perhaps. Yang Kai already knows about it. With his intelligence, it's likely he would be able to guess what we've been secretly doing. I must contact him and determine his location. 6 million kilometers outside No Return Pass. What Dao Master said is really happening. Someone is trying to contact us. Calm down. The Dao Master's plan was to. 1 month ago, Void Training Hall. I'm Sun Zhao. Greetings, Dao Master. No need to be polite. I want you to go to a place and hold on to this communication bead. Dao Master, what's so special about this bead? It's just a normal communication bead, so why would Dao Master come all the way here? You only need to know that this matter is of great importance and concerns the survival of the human race. Don't reveal any traces. Yes. I will fulfill Dao Master's trust. If nobody makes contact, then so be it. If someone does, ignore them for the first time, ignore them for the second time, and wait until the third time before responding. Then how should this disciple reply? Who sent the message? You can think about how to reply, so just act according to the situation. As for the one who sent the message, he's just a minor character not worth mentioning. I understand. Brother Yang, I have something to discuss with you. This is the third time this fellow has tried to contact Dao Master. Although I don't know what kind of small character this is, he actually dared to call the Dao Master brother, simply not knowing the immensity of heaven and earth. If I were Dao Master and were being harassed by someone I didn't like, how would I respond? No return pass. If the message has been delivered, it means Young Kai is still in the vicinity of no return pass, but if not, it's a big problem. Seclusion, do not disturb. This guy is actually in seclusion outside no return pass. He really doesn't put the Ink Clan Masters in his eyes. Fortunately, Yang is still outside no return pass. I was afraid that Yang had already entered the Ink battlefield and was investigating the Ink Clan's arrangements. No. What if Yang Kai wasn't the one who sent the message from the communication bead? What if all of this was set up by Yang Kai in advance? I need to contact those territory lords who are already in a deep sleep to determine if they are safe. The depths of the Ink battlefield. Nearly 60 innate territory lords are missing. Inside the Ink nest. Nearly 60 innate territory lords are missing. It's still one move away from victory in the end. Only Yang could have destroyed the Ink nests and killed so many territory lords with such thunderous methods. That bastard completely outwitted me. How infuriating. Sir, what happened? Everyone, there's no need to hide anymore. Hurry and set off to no return pass. If you encounter a human race master on the way, do not fight him. That person's strength is formidable, and his methods are strange. He's not someone you can resist. What kind of human race master is he that could make a pseudo-royal lord so wary and fearful? Sir, what should we do if we really encounter him? Disperse and flee. You have to escape in any ways possible. What about the Ink nest? Take it with you. If the situation turns bad, you can discard it at any time. Go now. Yes. A few days later. There are traces of ink force here, and judging from its size, it is at least a Royal Lord Ink nest. Does Imo-Nai really have a dog's nose? Is his sense of smell that sensitive? He actually realized it so quickly and had the ink nests moved. These territory lords are still recuperating, so Imo-Nai will undoubtedly prioritize their safety. Letting them go to no return pass is the only way to handle this situation. Before that, I must do my best to hunt down these territory lords and relieve some pressure on the human race in the future. Kill. It's an 8th rank. Scatter and flee. Why run? The human race master Imo-Nai mentioned should be a 9th rank, while this guy is just an 8th rank. He's so fast. He's such a powerful 8th rank. When did the human race produce such a monster? Young Kai is over there. The Void. They are dead? In order to conceal this powerful force, the territory lords were arranged to stay outside. Unexpectedly, the appropriate strategy from that day has become the foreshadowing of today's disaster. Sir Imo-Nai, it will take at least half a year for the territory lords to arrive in no return pass. How can we protect them? Young Kai can do many things in half a year. He is proficient in the space now and is able to travel through the void quickly. There is no other way. We can only try our best to find them before Young Kai does. Somewhere in the void. Great. We're almost there. Don't be careless. 10 days ago, a group of territory lords were attacked and completely wiped out by Yang because they let their guard down. Enemy attack. We have always been on guard against danger from the rear, but we never expected that Young Kai would actually block our path. This guy is really unpredictable. Quickly, send a message. The reaction of these territory lords is somewhat different from the ones I encountered before. Over the past few months, I've killed many powerful enemies. They basically fled upon seeing me, not even caring about the ink nest they had been carrying. This group of territory lords clearly has enough time to react and can also split up to escape, but they have no intention of escaping. Why is it? 4 elements formation. I see. The territory lords who sneaked out of the heavenly beginning great restriction do not know any kind of battle formation, so this group actually met up with territory lords from no return pass to receive them. Is the human race's battle formation so useful? When I recover from my injuries, I'll practice this formation so that I won't be helpless in front of the human race masters in the future. Yang, back off. How could we be so unlucky to run into Yang here? How are we going to fight? Don't waste your energy. No, this attack has no power at all. Not good. Change formation. Protect all the territory lords. You court death. Please stop. Sir Imo-Nai has something to discuss. Speak. Sir Imo-Nai asked us to inform you that if you stop, the past incidents will be forgiven, and the supplies from no return pass can be increased from 30% to 50%. Not to mention 50%. Even if you increase it to 80% or 100%, I still won't agree. If I stop now, the strength of the Ink Clan's upper echelons will greatly increase, possibly affecting the outcome of this war between the two races. Everyone, hold on. After you meet up with the clansmen, immediately escort them back to no return pass. If you meet Young Kai, entice him with benefits first. If he can be persuaded to stop, that would be the best outcome. If he insists on not letting this matter rest and he plans to use that soul secret technique to break through your formation, fight him to the death and never compromise. Imo-Nai had already anticipated the current situation, and we cannot disobey his orders. Otherwise, even if we make it back alive, we will not have a good end. If you retreat now, I will pretend I never saw you. No fucking way. Then I will fulfill your wishes. Hold your ground. Where's Young Kai? Where did he go? I don't know, but don't let your guard down. He may be hiding in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. If he's really hiding in the shadows, there must be some traces to be found. Could it be? He's already gone? Was he just trying to scare us earlier? I thought we were going to die here today, but who would have thought that we'd actually have a chance to survive? Let's go. Upon receiving the news from millions of kilometers away, Mochi was extremely delighted. He spread the news of successfully driving Yang away and urged all the territory lords responsible for protecting the clansmen to follow suit. For a time, the morale of many territory lords in the Ink clan was greatly boosted. For so many years, numerous masters have fought with Yang Kai at No Return Pass, but this is the first time we have taken the initiative. Although 2 and 8 territory lords have died, in terms of the outcome, it's not a big deal. If I used the soul-shattering spike, I was confident that I could break through the battle formation of the 4 territory lords and kill all of them. But if I did so, I would undoubtedly have to pay a huge price. I would have to focus on recuperation for the next 1 or 200 years, and that was not worth it. Rather than risking injury by using the soul-shattering spike, it's better to look for opportunities to kill more territory lords. 1 month later. This is the 3rd batch of territory lords I've encountered this month. Each group of territory lords has clansmen from the No Return Pass standing guard, so it's impossible for me to take action. Is there no chance left? No. There are still plenty. According to my previous tests on the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction, almost 2 or 3 and 8 territory lords successfully sneak out every month. These territory lords gather in groups of 14 or 15 and then head towards No Return Pass. Calculating this way, there is almost 1 batch of territory lords coming from the direction of the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction every 6 months, which means 2 batches per year. However, the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction is very far from where Mochi placed them. With the injured territory lords' pace, it will take at least a decade or more to reach their destination. In other words, there are still many territory lords sneaking out of the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction and heading towards No Return Pass. I've been searching for the traces of those territory lords in this vast ink battlefield, but I still don't know where exactly they are hiding. But if I intercept the territory lords who are still on the way, I wouldn't need any luck at all. I just need to head straight towards the direction of the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction, and I will meet them head-on. And then, I'll kill them all. More than 10 days later. What? Yang appeared not far from the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction and massacred the territory lords who were rushing over? Damn it! It's him again. Why does that guy keep lingering around like a ghost? Pass down the order to all great territory battlefields to intensify their attacks and leave no room for the enemy. Throw Meng K onto the battlefield. If Yang Kai can slaughter the territory lords, I don't need to care about the previous agreement with him anymore. If a royal lord like Meng K suddenly joins the battle, it will definitely strike a blow to the higher-ups of the human race. However, if the human race has a 9th rank open heaven master to deal with Meng K, it won't be good. A pseudo-royal lord is not a match for a 9th rank master. If a large-scale battle at this level is ignited, the situation will become uncontrollable, and that's not what I want to see. Right now, it'll take some time for the territory lords to be promoted to royal lords. Let's continue to endure for a while. The territory lords suddenly dispersed into many different directions. These territory lords are no longer moving in groups, but are all dispersed. Some are hiding in the shadows, and some have moved far away from their designated positions, even taking detours to avoid me as much as possible. It has to be said that this is an extremely clever response. If I'm not mistaken, it should be an order from Mochi. But so what? This interception has been going on for a year, and there have been as many as 200 territory lords who have died at my hands in total. Since these territory lords' goal is No Return Pass, I'll wait for them to come to me. I don't believe that Mochi has any other way to deal with me now. Half a year later, deep in the ink battlefield. This is great. I'm less than half a year away from No Return Pass. The corpse, along with the splattered blood, was all collected into the small universe. After Yang Kai erased the traces left by the battle here, he went into hiding once again. Over the next month, Yang Kai continued to kill 4 territory lords one after another. No Return Pass main hall. That damned Yang. The losses are too great. Over the years, there have been as many as 300 to 400 territory lords who have died at the hands of Yang. And that guy is still hiding somewhere and attacking the territory lords. The Ink clan still can't determine his location. This won't do. We must find a way to discover his whereabouts. 2 years later, Yang once again changed his hiding place and waited for those territory lords who had sneaked out of the Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction to fall into his trap. Half a year is the time when the territory lords will come rushing over. I wonder how many territory lords I can intercept this time. What? Ink is eternal. Deep in the Ink battlefield. Self-destruct? I've killed so many territory lords before, but none of them have ever blown themselves up. If I hadn't had the dragon bait, I would have been seriously injured. So many territory lords showed up at once, as if they already knew I'd strike here. It's impossible for the Ink clan to know my movements in advance. I only moved to this location not long ago. In that case, there's only one possibility. The Ink clan is using the same strategy as me and waiting for me to show up. Watch out. We can't let him escape this time. We must kill Yang Kai and report to Sir Mochi. Mochi, so this is your strategy. But so what? If you dare to throw out such a huge piece of meat, I'll take a bite out of it. Kill. Damn it. Monster. Back off. Yang Kai, Sir Mochi invites you to come inside the ink nest. Enter the ink nest to talk. Does he think I was born yesterday? Let him die. Does he really think I don't understand the ins and outs of the ink nest? How dare he have such a naive proposal? This is simply heartbreaking. Well, it's okay if you don't want to enter the ink nest. Sir Mochi has something to tell. Speak. Sir Mochi said. Brother Yang, the Ink clan has tolerated and retreated from you, even being willing to share 30% of our mind resources. I only asked Brother Yang to stand down and stop attacking. Why do you have to make things difficult for the Ink clan and kill our powerhouses? Damn it. If the Ink clan is honest, I won't do anything. However, the Ink clan are doing things in a Heavenly Beginning Great Restriction, sneaking out and gathering strength. How can I just sit back and watch? I just hate that I haven't killed enough. Not enough. Brother Yang is right. The human race and the Yin clan are not at odds. You and I have dealt with each other for so many years and sympathize with each other. Mochi has the intention to become friends with you. But it's not possible. What you and I do is all for the benefit of our own people. Different backgrounds, different positions, different destinies. It's helpless. You're so sympathetic. I don't want to be sympathetic with you. Deep in the ink battlefield. Now that things have come to this, there should be a resolution to this matter. What outcome do you want? The flaw in the heavily beginning Great Restriction has been repaired, and no territory lord will be able to leave it again. Previously, many territory lords who had walked out of it were killed by Brother Yang. What I mean to say is, this matter will end here. Brother Yang will no longer try to kill the Ink Clan's territory lords, and the Ink Clan will let bygones be bygones. The 30% of resources promised to Brother Yang will still be the same. Brother Yang, this MO naive. Is he just going to let this matter rest after I've killed nearly 100 territory lords? To be able to treat such a significant loss as if it never happened is truly a tremendous show of sincerity. Well, since you are so sincere, how can I not fulfill your request? So what if it's as you say? You truly understand righteousness, Brother Yang. In that case, please stay in this place for the next 20 years. Brother Yang can rest assured that these territory lords will accompany you here. If Brother Yang doesn't act against them, they won't retaliate. In addition, I can guarantee that Sir Royal Lord and even myself will not appear in Brother Yang's perception range. I knew Mochi would have any tricks up his sleeve, so he's trying to restrain here? Interesting. 20 years is some time for the last batch of territory lords who walked out of the heavily beginning Great Restriction to safely enter no return pass. Mochi, since I've agreed to this matter, I will not go back on my word. You have too little trust in me. It's not that I don't trust Brother Yang, but this matter is of great importance, so I have to be careful. I hope Brother Yang can understand. If I insist on leaving, these territory lords cannot stop me. Why go this far, Brother Yang? The Ink Clan has already made enough concessions. There are some things that I can discuss with you, but there are also some things that cannot be discussed. Then, Brother Yang, are you willing to leave just like that? Haha. You know me well, Mochi. If I ever reach the 9th rank, I will offer your head as a sacrifice for my happiness. You're right. Of course, I can't bear to leave. With 150 innate territory lords here, how can I leave without killing them to my heart's content? Rather than wasting time and energy ambushing and killing these scattered territory lords, it's better to go all out here. This is the true essence of Mochi's plan. He laid down a huge bait in front of me. This guy, in order to convey Mochi's words, has been constantly connected to the putting his fist in his hands, which is the best breakthrough point. Kill him. Fighting more than 50 innate territory lords all by himself. Die. Hack. Hold on. Narrow down the encirclement. Hack. What are you guys trying to do right under my nose? I'll eat you all. Hurry up and kill him. You're courting death? Dragon Beat attack. Wherever the Dragon Beat passed, the powerful innate territory lords were injured when they brushed against it and died when they collided with it, falling down like straws. Kill. Half a day later. This guy has gone crazy. Again. This Mochi arrived at just the right time. Not early, not late, but just when I was expending a huge amount of energy. You think I'll stay and fight you to the death? Dream on. Hurry and intensify the attacks. We must keep him here. I sense the nearest space spirit bead. It's true that I can't escape using the space spirit bead in front of so many territory lords. In that case, I'll just kill them all. Great unrestrained spear. Stop him. If I want to go, who can stop me? Yang Kai, you're too arrogant. Yang Kai, surrender, and we might spare your life. Mochi, you become too arrogant. Now you're not even calling me Brother Yang? You must have the qualifications to do so. That's right. With my current state, it is indeed difficult for me to escape from Mochi's pursuit. Fortunately, the one chasing after me is Mochi. If it had been the Royal Lord Imoyu, the situation would have been even worse. Did you think I'd let you get away so easily? I have to run. No matter what, I have to get away from Mochi and survive. It all falls into place. The next step is to chase Yan with all our might. As long as we can kill him, the deaths of the territory lords will all be worthwhile. Damn it! How can I escape? Escaping to the heavenly beginning Great Restriction is one way. There are the ink-repelling army and the divine dragon Fuguang there. If I can lure Mochi there, not only will I be able to guarantee my own safety, but I can also get Fuguang to kill Mochi. No, it's too far away. I'm afraid that with my current state, Mochi will reach me before I get there. I can seek help from the 8th rank masters, who are secretly protecting the tens of thousands of human race cultivators mining resources nearby. However, if I really do so, it will only bring disaster to those people. The cultivators who are mining materials don't have high cultivations, so if they are caught up in the shockwaves of the battle, they will likely suffer heavy casualties. Moreover, once their location is exposed, they will definitely be surrounded by the Ink Clan. Tens of thousands of cultivators who have hidden their whereabouts for thousands of years and who have endured great risks in the depths of the Ink battlefield should not fall into danger for my personal gain. Sure enough, I have to fight alone. This guy is really determined to kill me this time. Take him down. Yang Kai. Surrender and I'll leave your body intact. My physical injuries are slowly being healed by the Dragon Veins power. The world force in my small universe is constantly increasing. And the soul-warming lotus is also nourishing my consciousness. I'm afraid it'll take 3 to 5 years for me to recover from my injuries. Since that's the case, I'll give you a good battle. Yang Kai, you won't be able to escape this time. The light of purification surges. Just as Yang Kai was about to teleport away, his small universe suddenly trembled. It was as if an invisible hand was pushing it, causing ripples to appear on its firm and smooth body. Yang Kai died, deep in the ink battlefield. Where did he go? Is he unable to continue? Looks like my previous strike made a difference. You actually made a mistake at that crucial moment, giving me an opportunity. Yang Kai, this time it's your destiny to be finished. Don't blame me. What just happened? Just a moment ago, my small universe was actually shaken for some reason, causing my world force to become chaotic. But how could my small universe be shaken? My small universe has always been sealed by the world tree subtree, flawless and impervious to external forces. Even if I were to fight against Mochi2xSensei, my small universe wouldn't be affected. Over there? Isn't that the direction I took when I was arrogantly fighting against hundreds of innate territory lords before? Something is drawing me to that place. Is it a trap set by the Ink Clan? Or is it Mochi2xSensei's scheme? Obviously, with my cultivation level and stable temperament, I should not be affected by external forces. Outside the heavenly beginning great restriction. New great territory. That thing has actually appeared. Ink battlefield. What kind of monster is Yang Kai exactly? What is that thing behind you? Ah, this is. What's going on here? Everyone, look up there. What? Why did I get trapped inexplicably? How could the outside world be so dangerous? Ah, life inside the heavenly beginning great restriction may be dull and monotonous, but at least it's somewhat peaceful. I miss it. It was not just in this part of the void that those peculiar illusions had appeared. Now, in the various great territory battlefields where the human race and the Ink Clan were fighting, illusions were forming out of thin air everywhere. Even outside the heavenly beginning great restriction and in spatial territory, the same situation was occurring, as if it were some kind of magical projection of an existence in different locations. Head Office Division. This thing appearing at this point in time. Is it fate? Is the balance that the human race and the Ink Clan have deliberately maintained for thousands of years destined to be broken? Head Office Division. Xiang Shan, what are you doing here? I was originally in seclusion, but I was awakened by the movement of that thing. My small universe was in turmoil, and my attempt to advance to 9th rank failed, so I had no choice but to come out of seclusion. That's unfortunate. There's nothing to be sorry about. Is it really the universe furnace? You should have sensed it. I have. It is said that every time the universe furnace appears, those at the peak of the 8th rank will sense it. It seems to be true. Where is it? Well, there's more than one location. What do you mean? See for yourself. According to the information received by the Head Office Division, the image of the universe furnace has appeared in the various great territory battlefields. How could this be? According to the ancient records of the various cave heavens and paradises, when the universe furnace appeared, there was indeed more than one location, with the highest number having 3, but this time there were more than 10. Is that so? A long time ago, I once heard Honored Master talk about the universe furnace. The ancestors speculated that the real body of the universe furnace has always been hidden from the outside world, and no one has ever seen it before. All that is seen is its projection. Although that projection is also illusory, it is closely related to the real body and is the entrance to the universe furnace. I've also heard my elders talk about this matter before. In addition, the number of projections seems to be related to the number of the dead. According to the records, when the number of projections is large, the number of dead beings is also large, and the more powerful the dead, the more likely it is to attract the projection of the universe furnace. So this time, there are projections from all over the great territory battlefields? It's probably because of it. In recent years, it has been difficult to calculate the deaths and injuries of the human race and Ink Clan on the great territory battlefields. There are also many masters who have fallen. So it's normal for the projection of the universe furnace to appear in these great territory battlefields. If that's the case, there should also be some in spatial territory and outside the heavenly beginning great restriction. Whether it is spatial territory or the heavenly beginning great restriction, a large number of living beings have died in battle there. Especially in spatial territory. 9th rank old ancestors and even royal lords have nearly been wiped out there. This is not good news for the human race. The projection is the entrance to the universe furnace. If there were only 1 or 2 entrances, the human race would have to exert its full strength to seize control of the entrances. But now, with more than 10 entrances, the Ink Clan masters also have the opportunity to enter. The Ink Clan is probably going to do everything in their power to sabotage the human race's opportunity. What about the divine spirits? They have lived long enough. Do they know any clues about the universe furnace? We've already sent people to invite the elders of the Dragon and Phoenix clans, but don't place too much hope on them. The divine spirits have been stationed in No Return Pass all year round, and although they have lived long enough, every time the universe furnace appeared in the past, they would never enter it, so they shouldn't know much about it. I've also asked someone to invite some of the elders from the various cave heavens and paradises to see if there are any games. Is there enough time? There's no need to worry about that. According to the records in these ancient books, the appearance of the universe furnace's projection is only the beginning. Only after those projections are fully condensed will the entrance be open. The process may take some time, ranging from 3 to 5 years at the longest and a few months at the shortest. I want to go in. Brother Xiang should go in. There's no need to feel guilty. Your promotion to 9th rank will only increase the pressure on the Ink Clan. I'm sorry. If I go in, you'll have to stay behind to oversee everything. Don't mention it. With our friendship, why bring up these things? I understand that you are not acting out of self-interest. Someone has to stay behind to lead and preside over the situation. Even if you didn't say anything, I would have arranged it this way. Many thanks. With me here on the human race's side, you can rest assured. Oh, there's one more thing. It seems that Yang Kai has encountered some problems at the heavenly beginning great restriction. Mysterious Nether Army's Blood Crow seeks an audience with Senior Brother B. Blood Crow? Isn't he a member of Yang Kai's Dawn Squad? I actually forgot about him. Come in. This guy's aura. If I remember correctly, his cultivation technique is called the Great Evolution Inextinguishable Bloodshine Scripture, an evil technique. Head Office Division. Greetings, everyone. Why have you come? I know what you're worried about, and by coincidence. I've been to the universe furnace before. Really? Outside the heavenly beginning great restriction. Sir, why does this universe furnace look like this? If it's not like this, what would it look like? I don't know. It's a bit different from what I imagined. Sir, if the universe furnace appeared on our side, wouldn't we be the first to enjoy the benefits? You're thinking too much. This is just a projection of the universe furnace. Its true form has been hidden from the outside world since ancient times, and no one has ever seen it. A projection? It is said that when the universe furnace appears, it will reveal its projection to a certain place in the universe. After it fully condenses, it will form an entrance, allowing one to enter the universe furnace and search for opportunities. Entering the universe furnace? Is there a small world inside the universe furnace? I don't know the specifics. I've only heard a few words from my elders. Moreover, there should be more than one projection. The appearance of this projection is related to the number of dead beings and their strength. There are too many dead beings here, so it's not strange for a projection to appear here. Are there still projections elsewhere? There should be. Right now, in all the great territory battlefields, there are many dead beings, so there should also be projections there. Doesn't that mean we're not the only ones who can enter the universe furnace? The Ink Clan may also. Naturally. As long as a projection appears and transforms into an entrance, it can connect to the core of the universe furnace. It's not what I expected. I've always heard that there's an open heaven pill inside the universe furnace that can help one break through their shackles. I thought that since the universe furnace has appeared in front of us, we just need to wait. When the time comes, the miraculous open heaven pills will fly out for us to seize. But now are you saying that what's in front of us is just a projection? Sir, do you know much about the universe furnace? Every time the universe furnace appears, divine spirits don't participate, so what I know is only hearsay. However, the inside of the universe furnace is a small world of its own. Entering it will allow one to search for opportunities. And if one can attain the legendary open heaven pill inside it, it won't be difficult to break through to the ninth rank. I want to go. I want to help foster father. Don't be impulsive. The projection over there looks ordinary, but it's actually a distortion of space. It's unknown how many poles there are. If you rashly try to break in, you'll definitely be trapped inside. The universe furnace is about to appear, so this is a great opportunity for all of you. Now that the ink repelling army has no more battles to fight, I will allow you to enter the universe furnace. There will be 50 slots. As for who should be given these slots, you can discuss it among yourselves. Yes. In the depths of the ink battlefield. Yankai, stop. You're just wasting your energy. I can't let Yankai escape, or I'll lose everything. Why are they still there? What the? Have I been brought back to the previous battlefield? These guys are all seriously injured, so what's the point of staying here? Earlier, deep within the ink battlefield. Why are these guys still here? At first glance, this projection looks like a pill furnace? The mysterious sensation I feel in my heart corresponds to this pill furnace. My small universe's inexplicable shock was also caused by this pill furnace. What kind of pill furnace possesses such a miraculous power? Could it be the universe furnace? There are so great doubts, 49 of them provided by the heavens, only which one is left concealed. This is the mysterious and profound one, the universe furnace. Inside the universe furnace is an open heaven pill that was born from the world. If one could obtain it, they could break through their shackles and break through the drawbacks brought about by the open heaven method. The universe furnace actually appeared at this time. But why? Does the universe furnace seem somewhat different from what I had imagined? I thought it would be a world treasure like the soul-warming lotus, but this universe furnace in front of me is too big. This is. It's really when you're at your wit's end and everything seems lost that suddenly a new opportunity arises. The opportunity to shake off the Monaya's pursuit is here right now. Monayi, you want to kill me? I'll kill them all first. Yong-kai, how come this killing god has come back again? Help! I want to go home. The space inside the furnace is distorted and folded, making it impossible to calculate with common sense. Even if it's within arm's reach, there are countless layers of folded space that separate us, making the actual distance extremely far away. So it's not that these territory lords don't want to leave here after being enveloped by this illusion, but they simply can't escape. The mysteries of the universe furnace are obvious. But for me, who has mastered the Tao of space, this is just a piece of cake. Not good. Sir Monayi once said that Yong-kai is proficient in the Tao of space. Run quickly. Sir Monayi, save me. No one can save you. Yankai, how dare you? Stop it. Haha. Monayi, I finally tricked you into coming in. Monayi, no matter how cunning you are, you still need to drink this old master's foot wash. I'll recover first and deal with you later. Inside the projection of the universe furnace. Yong-kai, how dare you recklessly recuperate? Don't be too arrogant. Are you tickling me? You bastard. Not good. The space here is obviously different from the outside. I fell for this cunning thief's trick and was actually deceived into this bizarre place. Damn it. It seems that the root of the problem here lies there. What is that thing? Sir, we also don't know. That cunning guy, even at this desperate moment, is still trying to plot against me. I'm the one who made the wrong move this time. However, the Ink Clan has lost so many innate territory lords. We paid a huge price, and we finally forced him into a dead end. I cannot give up halfway. Everyone, listen to me. What's this guy up to now? Forget it. I reckon they won't be able to get close to me. Even if they manage to get to this space through some fortuitous encounter, I just need to casually shift my position to make all their previous efforts in vain. Well, just do your best. Half a day later. Sir Monayi, this is simply not feasible. Let's stop. Damn it. I can only let No Return Pass know about our situation here first. I'll ask them to find out what exactly is this pill furnace illusion. No Return Pass, Ink Nest. Monayi, you truly deserve this. I told you to join me in taking over, and now you're coming to me begging for help? You, go and inquire from our disciples. What exactly is that pill furnace illusion? Report back to me after 3 days. I'll make that guy anxious so he can sharpen his blade for a bit. Yes, inside the pill furnace illusion. Why haven't we received any news yet? Sir, when can we get out of here? A bunch of trash. Finally, there's a reply. The universe furnace. What the hell is that? The depths of the battlefield. It turns out that this universe furnace is the most mysterious treasure in the world. Moreover, the open heaven pill inside this universe furnace has the miraculous effect of helping a cultivator break through their shackles. Doesn't that mean if the human race's 8th rank cultivators obtain it, they will be able to break through to the 9th rank? For the 9th rank masters, although their strength is great, it is possible for the implant to deal with them, but if young Kai were to take this thing... No way. No way. Sir, what are you saying? The universe furnace has actually appeared at this time. Could it be that the will of the heavens is protecting the destiny of the human race? When the projection fully condenses, the universe furnace will appear. Brother Yang, now that things have come to this, how about stopping here? Earlier, you chased after me so fiercely that I was nearly driven into a dead end, but now you actually want to stop? Who do you think I am? Do I have no temper? You and I are both trapped here right now, so why should we care about what happened before? In the end, the Ink clan suffered a great loss, and so many innate territory lords died in battle. Although Brother Yang is injured, his life is not in danger. Serves you right. So many territory lords died because you asked for it. If you hadn't schemed against me, how could they have lost their lives for nothing? Besides, this place can trap you, but do you think it can trap me? You. What he said makes sense. In this strange space, we are unable to escape. But what about Yang Cave? This place probably can't trap him if he really wants to leave. Brother Yang, do you know what kind of image is wrapped around this place? After all, this is the legendary universe furnace, and most human race masters have heard of it. Oh, it seems the connection between the ink nests hasn't been severed yet. You can still collect information from other places. The ink nest has its own unique wonders. Since Brother Yang knows this is the universe furnace, do you know anything else about it? So what if I know? So what if I don't? The universe furnace hasn't appeared for tens of thousands of years, so even if Brother Yang has some understanding of it,
Hey,
it shouldn't be comprehensive.
welcome.
How about we exchange some information? The universe furnace is a great opportunity for the human race. Could it be that the Ink clan has any idea about it? Because of this, the Ink clan will not allow the human
Building
race to obtain the
exactly
treasure
myself.
inside its domain. Brother Yang should know that, with the treasure appearing, the two races will definitely fight to the death.
Release
Oh,
na
now you
gyud
is right.
ang
For thousands of years,
Yeah.
the war between the human race and the Ink clan has never ceased.
murag
Ever since
ambot
the
pag kano sa
both sides have focused their efforts on accumulating strength.
Wala na ganing
Over the past
tanaw ng
thousands of years, whether it is the
kamahal.
human race or the Ink clan, there have been many more masters. But under the leadership
Kahawat
of the
ganing ko
Race,
ato,
the race,
ko plano
the
sa
situation is still
kumukuha
so
to.
unstable. But now that the universe furnace has suddenly appeared, the current situation is bound to be broken. If the human race wants to seize the opportunity to obtain the universe furnace, the Ink clan will do everything to stop them. At that time, a great battle will break out, and a massive tide will sweep through the world. This battle may be the final one, and one side will definitely be wiped out. The human race is not ready yet, but the Ink clan is also not prepared. Right now, although there are many innate territory lords and royal lord Ink nests, it is impossible for these innate territory lords to recover without 100 or 200 years of recuperation. At the very least, the human race has a newly promoted 9th rank master, but the Ink clan does not have a new royal lord. Brother Yang, do you know that this universe furnace's illusion is not just the only one? What does this mean? Could it be that there are many such illusions? Is Mochi2xSensei trying to trick me? Since it's an illusion, there should be more than one. Brother Yang, why don't we exchange information? Although the universe furnace is about to appear, it hasn't really appeared yet, so collecting more information won't be detrimental to us. What you say makes sense. Why don't you first tell me what you know, and then I'll tell you what I know. You should believe in my character. All these years, whenever I made an agreement with the Ink clan, I have never broken it. Naturally. It's done. However, Brother Yang seems to know nothing about the universe furnace, so we should forget about exchanging information. How did he know? Who said I knew nothing about the universe furnace? If Brother Yang really has some understanding of the universe furnace, why bother exchanging information with the Ink clan? Since you agreed to exchange information, it means you don't know much either. Or else there would be no need for you to speak so highly of your character. You tricked me. As expected. This damned guy. I was careless. Once I recover, I'll find a way to make you spill out all the information you know. What does losing in a verbal confrontation matter? Within this strange space wrapped in the universe furnace illusion, victory belongs to. With the appearance of the universe furnace's projection, more than 10 great territory battlefields between the two races experienced an instant calm and became peaceful. All external forces were drawn in by the two races. While trying to understand the mysteries of the universe furnace, nobody dared to make any reckless moves. Under Mochi2xSensei's orders, many innate territory lords in the various great territory battlefields were transferred back to no return pass to await orders. This news was quickly discovered by the human race. The human races Jingluan and the Ink clan's Mochi2xSensei each mobilized their forces, engaging in a fierce confrontation from a distance. A storm was brewing. Several months later. After several months of recuperation, I finally feel better. In the battle against the innate territory lords, I was repeatedly pursued by Mochi2xSensei and suffered heavy injuries. Fortunately, my physique is strong, and I have the dragon vein protecting me, so as long as no one interferes, it won't be difficult for me to recover. Yang Kai has awakened. Sir, what should we do? Brother Yang, the Ink clan will continue to hand over 30% of our resources. We will not delay. A big battle is about to begin. Do we still have the leisure to quibble over such trivial matters? So what if it's 100%? In the future, I don't have time to stay outside no return pass. Brother Yang, what do you want? What do I want? I want a piece of information in exchange for the life of the territory lord. Information? Valuable information that I don't know regarding the universe furnace. A few months ago, I was tricked by Mochi in this matter, and it's time for payback today. Previously, I informed Brother Yang about the news that there is more than one universe furnace solution. Does that count? Alright, I won't take advantage of you. That one also counts. Well, the next one. According to the information gathered by the Ink Clan, mysterious nether territory also has a projection of the universe furnace. Is there really more than one projection? Where will the universe furnace appear then? Sir, save me. There is also a projection of the universe furnace in Azure Sun territory. Don't tell me that there are projections of the universe furnace in all great territory battlefields. That's right. Twin Poles territory also has one. Enough. I don't want to hear any more news about the locations of these illusions. But Brother Yang, the information I told you is indeed something you didn't know. Brother Yang has always been honest and trustworthy. You wouldn't go back on your word, right? What? Haven't you heard the saying that when you're under someone else's roof, you have to bow your head? However, are there any illusions of the universe furnace in spatial territory and the heavenly beginning great restriction? Tell me honestly. This is a piece of information. The spatial territory definitely has one. As for the heavenly beginning restriction, I have no way to confirm it. So you're unable to contact the heavenly beginning great restriction? As expected, I was right. The location where the universe furnace's illusions appeared are all places where a large number of living beings died. Is the Ink Clan aware of the connection between them? No, the Ink Clan doesn't know much about universe furnace. Perhaps the human race knows something. If there is any other information, spit it out. I'll keep my word. A valuable piece of information will spare the lives of one of your territory lords. The illusions of the universe furnace should be a kind of projection. The universe furnace's main body is hidden somewhere. Its mysterious power is able to project its main body in all directions. A projection. This is something I didn't consider. If these illusions are just the projections of the universe furnace's main body, it will make sense. According to my observations, this projection is slowly condensing. I'm sure that when this projection fully condenses, the universe furnace will truly appear. The timing of the appearance of the universe furnace can be roughly determined, but the location of its appearance cannot be determined. In my opinion, there are only two possibilities. One possibility is that the universe furnace will randomly manifest its true form in one of the projected locations, while all other projections are illusory. The second possibility is all of the projections are closely related to the main body. Wherever the projections are, the universe furnace will reveal itself. It's reasonable, there are only two possibilities. Brother Yang, the information regarding the universe furnace is too ancient. I can't come up with so much at the moment either. How about? No rush, I'll wait here. Take your time to think. To summarize the previous information, the locations where the projections of the universe furnace appears are all places where a large number of living beings have perished in battles. Tens of thousands of years ago, the only place that met these conditions was the Ink battlefield. But back then, Blood Crow also obtained some open heaven pills born from the world. Could it be that he has also seized the opportunity from the universe furnace? But he has never been to the Ink battlefield. I'd better have a good chat with Blood Crow in the future. Who knows, there might be substantial gains. But the most priority now is to get out of here first. Brother Yang, don't you think this place is a bit strange? What's so strange about it? When a great treasure appears in the world, there will be a phenom. That's right, the space here is so distorted and strange. Since it is the projection of the universe furnace's main body, it must have some kind of close relationship with the main body. Brother Yang is proficient in the Tao of space. Why not try to trace it back and find out where it is? Although I know you don't have good intentions, just by saying so, it's worth 3 lives. If Yang K can really use his Tao of space to determine the location of the universe furnace's main body, haha. The Ink Clan can make targeted arrangements and deployments accordingly. A moment later. The guy has been sensing for so long. Why is he still not moving? This guy. Could it be that he can't do it? The space here is distorted and folded, and although I can use my Tao of space to eliminate the effects of this strange space, I still can't trace the source of this fan. But fortunately, I still have a ace up my sleeve. Inside the projection of the universe furnace. The principle of the hit the bull secret technique is to follow the traces of the enemy's world force, specifically targeting the enemy's small universe. Using this secret technique, I was able to kill even 9th ranking disciple back then. The small universe is an ethereal existence, but it can be traced by this technique, let alone the actual body of the universe furnace. There are dozens of territory lords trapped here, so how much information can Sir Mochi provide? If Yang K is able to spare the lives of 10 territory lords, it will be a miracle, and the rest will likely be unable to escape from his hands. We must find a way to protect ourselves first. This is not good. Sir Mochi, save me. Brother Yang, please stop. The space is being distorted. Defend with all your might. Brother Yang, quickly stop. Space is an extremely mysterious existence, and now that the space here has become so treacherous with Yang Kai's actions, how can we have a good ending? Shut up. According to the agreement, I only need to spare the lives of 10 territory lords. Damn it. I will remember today's loss and pay them back 100-fold later. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that if it continues like this, something I can't control will happen, so it's better to stop first. After that, not only did a large number of the territory lords die, but Mochi also suffered some injuries. As long as I can use the same method to continuously injure Mochi and wait for his injuries to accumulate to a certain extent before attacking. Let's see if he dies. My proposal has not only caused the territory lords to suffer heavy losses, but my life is also in danger. Fuck you, Yang Kai. Brother Yang wants to leave? Do you want me to stay here and continue chatting with you? Inside the universe furnace's illusion. Brother Yang wants to leave? Do you want me to stay here and continue chatting with you? Even though I'm not sure of Yang Kai's intentions, at least he has left, and we won't be under threat anymore. And if Yang Kai dares to move further away, my previous arrangements in secret can come into play. Mo Yu, I spared the life of your territory lords, yet you dare to ambush me? He discovered it? No return past main hall. In the plan I discussed with Sir Royal Lord, the idea was to wait for Young Kai to move slightly away from the projection space and then have Sir Royal Lord keep him preoccupied for a moment. This way, the remaining territory lords will be able to set up the Great Array. Once the Great Array is set up, Young Kai will have no way out, and Sir Royal Lord will be able to kill him inside. This plan can be said to be watertight, so how could Young Kai manage to discover it? Something's off. Sir Royal Lord wouldn't expose his aura so easily. Yan was tricking us. Inside the Universe Furnace's illusion, the Ink Clan sure is enthusiastic. His brother Yang has already expected this. Why bother probing? Just ask, and I will tell you everything I know. Who knows if you're telling the truth or not? Some things can only be trusted with your own eyes. Mochi, you've really disappointed me. I originally planned to spare the lives of some territory lords here, but now it seems I can't be too kind to you. Haha. In order to deal with Brother Yang, many of the innate territory lords have already died. A few more won't make a difference. Activate the array. The 4 gates in 8 palaces array quickly took shape, sealing the world. Brother Yang, this projection space will probably no longer exist after 2 years, and by then, you will undoubtedly be exposed to us. I'm guessing you have some suggestions. Brother Yang knows me well. Then tell me. Calm down and meditate. Restrain your own cultivation and don't do anything unnecessary. After 2 years, Brother Yang may have a chance to survive. Where does this chance come from? That will depend on how the Royal Lord decides to deal with you. If the Royal Lord wants to keep you alive to serve the Ink Clan, transforming you into an Ink Disciple might be one way. I know that your small universe has some kind of artifact that can resist the erosion of the Ink Force. If you discard this artifact, I will personally transform you, and you won't die. Then I must thank Sir Royal Lord for his kindness. Inside the Universe Furnace's illusion. Then I must thank Sir Royal Lord for his kindness. Why are you being so stubborn? Different paths lead to different goals. Mochi, let's see who will be the first to die here. Yang Kai, your human race has a saying a wise man submits to the circumstances. As long as the Green Mountain remains, there is no fear of a lack of firewood. Now, Yang Kai and I are like grasshoppers tied together with a rope. If I want to survive, Yang Kai can't die. And have you ever heard another saying among the human race? It's better to die with honor than to survive in disgrace. These territory lords worked hard to sneak out from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction. They intended to contribute to the Ink Clan's grand plan, not to die in vain here. Spatial territory. Head Office Division. Before the Universe Furnace's projection condensed, was there such a phenomenon? The last time the Universe Furnace's projection appeared, there shouldn't have been such a change. Since it appeared, everything has been very stable. What exactly went wrong? Deep in the Ink battlefield. Brother Yang, if you have any requests, feel free to ask. If I can fulfill it, this Mochi won't refuse. Why must there be a life or death struggle between us? What I want, you probably can't fulfill. Since Yang Kai has paid attention to me, he must also have some requests. This situation may yet be solvable. Sir Royal Lord is right here. What I, the Mochi, cannot satisfy, can he satisfy? We can talk. Mochi is a capable subordinate. If he were to die here, it would indeed be a pity. The tremors have slowed down. Remove the Great Array outside. I want to leave this place safely. Fine, the Great Array can be removed, and I can also bring the territory lords away from this place. You can stop now. I don't trust you. Even if you leave this place, who can guarantee that you won't secretly return? What are you going to do? You want to leave this place, but don't want to come out easily. How are you going to leave? Since you're so sincere, then do as I say, or else everyone will be dismembered. Speak. I want the Ink Clan to send a message to the front lines of the battlefield in the human race's head office division. In the current situation, if I want to leave safely, I must have a human race master come to assist me. It has to be said that although Yang Kai's request is simple, it's extremely meticulous, completely eliminating any possibility of the Ink Clan secretly plotting against him. Sir Royal Lord, this plan has already caused the Ink Clan to lose hundreds of innate territory lords. We cannot let our previous efforts go to waste. I, Mochi, am willing to exchange my life with the human race's Yang Kai. Mochi is right. The Universe Furnace is about to appear, so if Yang Kai escapes this time, the consequences will be unimaginable. Yang Kai must die here. Universe Furnace's illusion. Mochi is right. Yang Kai must die here today. Yang Kai, if you stop now, I promise I'll only transform you into an Ink Disciple. But if you dare kill any of the Ink Clan's masters, I'll tear you to pieces. You mean, like this? Or, like this? Very well. You'll regret this. Since the situation is already at a dead end, I will drag all the Ink Clan in this projection space downward. Let's see how long you can hold on. Even though I have the strength to surpass Yang Kai, it's hard for me to utilize it. In fact, he's wearing me down bit by bit, which is truly infuriating. Now, the space inside the projection is distorted to the extreme. The slightest mistake would result in being cut into countless pieces. My life is at its end. As expected, something uncontrollable happened. Just a moment ago, I clearly felt a very mysterious connection between myself and the main body of the Universe Furnace. With this connection, I can trace the location of the Universe Furnace's main body. Outside the heavily beginning Great Restriction, Ink Repelling Pavilion. Senior, the Universe Furnace's projection seems to be quite dangerous. Do we really need to avoid from here? No, the space inside this projection is distorted and chaotic. If you rush it like this, I'm afraid not many of us will survive. I've never heard of such a thing happening before when the Universe Furnace appeared. Junior brother, with your attainments in the Tao of Space, if you enter now, how confident are you in protecting yourself? About 60%. Even you only have 60%? If Johnny Bai is only 60% certain, then I'm afraid that the others who will go in will most likely die. My aptitude is poor, and I didn't do my honored master's teachings justice. If he was here. Honored master? It's not real. Be careful, it may be a trick. Ink Repelling Pavilion. It's not real. Be careful, it may be a trap. Why would Yonkai's image appear in the universe furnace's projection space? Twin Poles territory. Junior brother Fawn, it's the Tao Master. It's just an illusion. Why would his image appear in the projection space of the universe furnace? The Tao Master has always been somewhat unpredictable in his actions, often making unexpected moves. His appearance here seems quite normal too, doesn't it? Junior brother Fong is right. The Tao Master is probably about to do something big again. Azure Sun territory. Is this the Master of Star Boundary? It's him. I've been to the Star Boundary's High Heaven Palace once before, and I saw his statue in the square. He is truly an outstanding figure. It's all thanks to him that the human race was able to persist until now. But why would his figure appear here? It's probably the same as the projection of the universe furnace. Thunder Shadow, are you really going to go in? I don't know what's happening inside the universe furnace, but there will definitely be a bloody battle. Thunder Shadow, you cultivate the ancient technique, so even if you don't enter the universe furnace, you'll still have a chance of becoming a supreme master. Why do you have to put yourself in danger? I have a reason. There's no point in dissuading me. The entrance to the universe furnace is about to open. Without me by your side, both of you must be careful. Don't try to act tough. Jinghai, take good care of your wife. Rest assured. Projection space. I think I understand why such a change has occurred. This is the self-protection of the universe furnace. The universe furnace has been hidden from the outside world since ancient times. No one knows exactly where it is hidden, and no one has even witnessed its true form. By using the mysteries of the hit the bull technique, I managed to trace its core and investigate the location of the universe furnace's main body. It was a challenging process, but I finally established a faint connection. But the universe furnace refused to let me discover where it is. It is currently restraining me, preventing me from continuing my investigation further. The universe furnace is indeed domineering. If I were to enter, is there a possibility of me being refined by it? If that's the case, it would be a tragedy. With my current cultivation, would I become a part of the legendary Open Heaven Pill? Are you kidding me? Even if I were to die fighting against the implant, there's no way I would die in such a way. What's going on? Where's Yang Kai? Sir Royal Lord, the universe furnace is about to appear, and a great battle between the two races is about to happen. You need to return to No Return Pass and oversee the situation. Yang Kai's whereabouts right now are unknown, and it's highly possible that he used some kind of concealment technique. Your side. Sir Royal Lord need not worry. If Yang Kai wanted to kill me, he wouldn't have stopped just now. Since he didn't continue, he must have other plans, so this subordinate will just wait and see. However, just to be safe, we should still keep the Great Array. If he really manages to escape, this subordinate will have more capital to speak with him. Hey Jam, stay where you are and obey Amonaya's commands. Yes. Brother Yang, Sir Royal Lord has already left. Can you show up so we can have a proper conversation? This is strange. Where exactly did Yang Kai go? Head Office Division. All of these projections originate from the universe furnace's main body. For Yang Kai's image to appear in all of these projections at the same time. Could it be that Yang Kai has established a connection with the universe furnace's main body? If this is really the case, then it'll be the human race who takes the lead. As expected of Yang Kai, he never fails to bring us surprises. The universe furnace is a very mysterious artifact, yet Yang Kai was able to make contact with its true form. I couldn't do that. Is Yang Kai using this opportunity to pass on some information to the human race? For example, telling us, where is the main body of the universe furnace? I don't think so. Yang Kai's figure was only revealed for a short time. And from the information gathered here, it seems he was completely unprepared for this matter. According to the information we received before, he should be on the Ink battlefield right now, killing the territory lords who escaped from the heavenly beginning great restriction. Could it be that the universe furnace's main body is on the Ink battlefield? It's possible. In a few years, the entrance will be formed. It's too late to mobilize people to the Ink battlefield. In that case, we can only wait for the entrance to open. There's no other way. Fortunately, the Ink clan doesn't know much about the universe furnace, so we're more or less at an advantage. I'm indeed inside the universe furnace, but this place is too strange. There's a vast world inside the universe furnace. However, if you think about it carefully, what the universe furnace contains is one of the 50 great Dayas. I guess it seems normal for it to form its own world. Although there are currently no signs of me being refined by the universe furnace, I still need to be cautious. Let's find a way to break free from this situation first. Damn, I can't move. Let's try using the Tao of Space. Damn it. Even the Tao of Space doesn't work. This time, I'm completely immobilized. Fuck. Now, not only have I failed to investigate the exact location of the universe furnace's main body, but I've also missed the chance to kill that dog Mochi. The survival of the human race is at stake. I cannot afford to lose my life here. I need to calm down. If I want to leave this place, I must figure out what this restraining force is. Only then can I find an appropriate solution. This is Tao marks. There are actually a large number of Tao marks inside the universe furnace. The most obvious manifestation of a cultivator's attainments in the Great Tao is the number of Tao marks they have. My attainment in the Space Great Tao is the highest. So in my small universe, Space Tao marks are the most abundant. The reason why I had such great gains in the Celestial Phenomenon Sea before was because there were great Tao rivers flowing in there that contained numerous traces of Tao marks. The universe furnace has ruined my plan to kill Amonai, but it has brought forth such advantages in this situation. This is truly a blessing in disguise. This is a great opportunity to refine them. I can't afford to miss this. The Tao marks inside the universe furnace couldn't be refined and absorbed. The Tao marks in this place are in a disordered and chaotic state, unlike the orderly and distinct ones found in the Celestial Phenomenon Sea. Why are the Tao marks inside the universe furnace like this? The open heaven method that the martial ancestors have comprehended in the past is incomplete. It's missing a part in the form of the universe furnace. The combination of these two makes it a whole piece. Perhaps. This is also the reason why the open heaven pills nurtured within the universe furnace can help cultivators in breaking through their shackles. These rays of light are absorbing the Dow marks. These fluorescent lights actually smoothly absorb those disordered and chaotic Dow marks. What exactly are these things? Are there any particular reasons for 9 of those specks of light being larger? It looks like pills. Could it be that these flickering lights are the legendary open heaven pills that are born from the universe furnace? But if those 9 bright lights are the legendary open heaven pills, then what are these countless specks of light? Head Office Division. Senior Blood Crow. Please explain the situation inside the universe furnace to these 8th rank masters, so that they can be prepared in advance. Let's talk about the open heaven pills inside the universe furnace. I believe this is also the matter that concerns everyone the most. Everyone knows that the open heaven pills can help cultivators break through their shackles. But has anyone ever told you that even the open heaven pills inside the universe furnace are divided into ranks? They even have different ranks? This is unheard of. There is what's called a best quality open heaven pill, a type of open heaven pill that can help you 8th rank break through the 9th rank. But there's another type that doesn't have such remarkable effects, just a lower quality open heaven pill. There's no need to mention the best quality open heaven pill. But Junior Brother Blood Crow, how could the universe furnace produce a lower quality open heaven pill? What use does it have? I don't know why it gives birth to a lower quality open heaven pill, but this open heaven pill isn't useless. It can help those below the 8th ranks loosen their bottlenecks. So that's how it is. In other words, lower quality open heaven pills are also a rare treasure. These ordinary fluorescent lights have taken on the form of a pill. Could it be that these open heaven pills also have a distinction in quality? The 9 that are the brightest are definitely the open heaven pills I know about. If I could obtain these 9 open heaven pills in advance, I could use them to create 9 9th rank open heaven masters, which would be enough to establish an overwhelming force against the Ink Clan. But now, I can't move my body, and I can't exert my strength. The greatest opportunity of the 3,000 worlds is right in front of me, yet I'm powerless to seize it. So annoying. So frustrating. Inside the universe furnace. I'm afraid it's only a few months left until the universe furnace appears. At that time, I'll definitely be able to escape and perhaps fly out of the universe furnace with these open heaven pills. However, the Ink Clan will not let me escape with the pills. These 9 open heaven pills have to be controlled by the human race. If I can stimulate the power of my soul to leave a mark on these 9 open heaven pills, I can easily obtain them. Not good. These 9 open heaven pills are absorbing my divine soul. After many attempts. The power of my divine soul isn't enough, the world force is useless, and the power of the Tao realms doesn't work. All of them have been absorbed. I've used the Sun and Moon March to mark the pills, but I still can't control the pills. Since those methods can't be used, do I have to stand by and watch these open heaven pills fall into the hands of others? Is the universe furnace going to refine me? The power that restricted me has disappeared without a trace. No, it's almost time. The abnormality just now is a sign that the universe furnace has appeared. It's dispersing too quickly. A total of 9 open heaven pills that can help one break through their shackles and promote to 9th rank were in front of me, yet I wasn't able to obtain a single one. What's going on? Since the universe furnace has already appeared, why am I still inside it? Shouldn't I be sent out with those open heaven pills? Applying great yin and yang forces from the Sun and Moon March to the pills is not useless. I can sense that the 9 pills are still inside the furnace. Perhaps the so-called seizing of opportunities isn't taking them outside the universe furnace, but inside. Azure Sun territory. Spatial territory. Twin Poles territory. Ink repelling pavilion. The Ink Clan army has already entered the universe furnace. If you don't enter now, when will you? The opportunity must not be lost. Everyone, quickly enter the universe furnace. There is no need to worry about this place. If the ink repelling pavilion is not destroyed, the ink repelling army will not retreat. Obtaining opportunities means killing the enemy. Now that the enemy is right in front of us, there's no need for us to act so recklessly. Let's kill to our heart's content first. Let's enter and find that little bastard. Inside the universe furnace. Is this the interior of the universe furnace? So this is where Yang Kai came to when he suddenly disappeared? Outside the universe furnace. What should we do? Now that Yang Kai and Sir Mo Nai have disappeared, should we stay here? I'll send a message to Sir Royal Lord. No return past main hall. What did you say? The universe furnace has finally appeared. Yes. A strange entrance appeared at the mouth of the furnace. Sir Mo Nai has already entered. Quick. Call more territory lords to enter and cooperate with Mo Nai. Yes. The various battlefields. Kill. Head Office Division. Good news, sir. The front lines have reported that 3 of the Ink Clan army's defensive lines have been breached. The human race masters have reached a point where no one can stop them. Fantastic. This is a great victory for the human race. It seems that the news of the universe furnace's appearance has greatly boosted our morale. Something's not right. How could the situation suddenly become so one-sided? In these 3 great territory battlefields, hardly any territory lords have appeared. Most of the enemies are cannon fodder and not even worth killing. Many years ago, Yang warned me to pay more attention to the Ink Clan strategist, Mo Nai. If Mo Nai is behind this, perhaps the Ink Clan has voluntarily abandoned these 3 battlefields and instead focused on investing more forces in other great territory battlefields. No, why would the Ink Clan, or rather Mo Yi, make such a decision? What purpose does it serve? Speaking of which, the number of territory lords that can be seen these days is decreasing. Could it be that they've all retreated to no return pass? Hurry! Send out a message to all sides. Beware of the Ink Clan's pseudo-royal lords. Is Sir implying that the reason for the scarcity of territory lords is that they have been used to create pseudo-royal lords? That's right. With the universe furnace's appearance, the Ink Clan will undoubtedly compete with the human race for this great opportunity. Therefore, no matter what, they will create pseudo-royal lords. After such a long period of time, the number of pseudo-royal lords must be significant. Over the years, the 8th rank human race masters have been working together to form all kinds of formations to deal with them. In Azure Sun territory alone, there are a total of 5 pseudo-royal lords that have appeared. Azure Sun territory. You want to escape? Dream on. There have been early reports stating that the human race is hiding a 9th rank master. It turns out to be true. Damn it. This girl has some skills. She is capable of holding the 3 of us back on her own. According to the information from Blood Crow, the manifestation of the universe furnace's entrance will only last for 3 days. After that, it will disappear without a trace. Go! If the human race manages to produce more 9th rank masters, the Ink Clan will lose countless masters. You too. We can't wait any longer. Quickly join me in taking action. Charge into the universe furnace, regardless of the cost. Support Sir Mochi. Azure Sun territory, universe furnace's entrance. Charge into the universe furnace, regardless of the cost. Support Sir Mochi. Old ancestor, is it alright to let them in like this? Don't worry. Everything is within my expectations. If we don't allow some members of the Ink Clan to enter, the human race outside won't have the strength to resist them. You're right. If we forcefully stop them now, it will only bring unnecessary casualties to the human race. Are you ready for the second round? Mysterious Nether territory. This old master has also broken through to the 9th rank. I'll beat you so badly that you'll have to go home and find your mother. Don't be rash. What's the rush? It's not your turn yet. One at a time. You want to escape? You damned animal, how dare you disregard this king? I haven't been at the 9th rank for very long either, so it's still a bit difficult to instantly kill a pseudo-royal lord. If only I had Yonkai's space divine ability, then I wouldn't have been chasing for so long. I ended up falling short. The entrance to the universe furnace is about to disappear. I must go back there to preside over the overall situation. I'll see where else you can escape. He escaped. Fuck. Head office division. Everyone, do you think we should send a 9th rank master into the universe furnace to protect those humans who are vying for opportunities? The last time the universe furnace was opened, no 9th rank or royal lord entered it. Maybe it was a coincidence, but maybe the universe furnace has restrictions on the cultivation of those who enter it. Regardless, the danger within the universe furnace this time is bound to be far greater than before. Then let's continue to observe the situation. Wind mist territory. I have a strange feeling. Is it auspicious or ominous? I don't know. Aha. The human race's destruction is imminent. Wind mist territory. The human race's destruction is imminent. Only I wink. Watch out. Strengthen the seal. Am eternal. It's not too late to boast after you escape safely. If this giant spiritual god really wanted to escape, it would have done so long ago by paying the price with its own arm. However, it obviously doesn't want to suffer such a loss. Over the years, no Ink Clan masters disturbed us, so this is obviously somewhat abnormal. The Ink Clan may want to change the situation. Look, this is what Yonkai secretly gave me last time. Don't worry, that boy has already made arrangements. Do you trust that boy so much? It's not purely out of trust. It's also that he gives the human race such confidence. Generally speaking, Yonkai is a junior who often brings surprises. Let's wait and see. Inside the universe furnace. Now I'm certain that the so-called universe furnace's opportunities will be fought over here. Mochi, who is trapped inside the projection space, should also be inside the furnace right now. If I encounter him, I will definitely not let him off easily. Strange. Why is there such a river inside the universe furnace? A monster? I didn't realize that this seemingly calm river would contain endless dangers. It's really strange. If there's a strange monster in the river just now, does this mountain range also contain some dangers? There seem to be some energy fluctuations coming from that direction. Is someone fighting here? This is the monster in the river? I can't stay here for long. Let's go. Yonkai, you recognize me? Naturally, I recognize Sir Yonkai. Why am I so unlucky? I encountered a strange monster right after I entered, and then I met the serial killer. Since you recognize me, there's no need to waste your breath. Answer a few of my questions, and I'll get you a quick death later. Why should I answer if I'm going to die anyway? Death is a painful matter, but there is one thing in this world that is worse than death. For example, a torn soul. I ask, and you answer. If you try to conceal things or deceive me, you should know the consequences. Yes, yes, yes. How is the situation outside? I don't know. You don't know? No. It's not like that. Sir Yonkai, calm down. I entered through the spatial territory's entrance, so I don't know much about the other battlefields. Spatial territory? Then this guy must have been staying in no return pass before. No wonder he recognized me. How many people from the Ink Clan have come from spatial territory? I don't know the exact number, but that day in spatial territory, the Ink Clan army was between 5 and 8 million. After the universe furnace's projection condensed, under the orders of the Royal Lord, all of them entered. Then let's say it's 6.5 million. This number is quite significant. Is the Ink Clan attempting to initiate a war within the universe furnace? However, the Ink Clan's understanding of the universe furnace may be worse than mine. They probably didn't expect the situation inside the universe furnace to be so complicated. If an army of millions was thrown in, it wouldn't be much help. Since millions of troops came from the same entrance, why are you the only one here? What about the others? After I entered here, I lost sight of other clansmen. The entrance seemed to have turned the world upside down, and all the clansmen who entered were scattered. Millions of Ink Clan soldiers have entered from the same entrance, but all of them were split up. In other words, upon entering the universe furnace, everyone will mostly have to fight alone. But it isn't an easy task to find a companion in the universe furnace. Let's hope the 8th rank cultivators who enter this time won't encounter pseudo-royal lords like Mochi. Otherwise, fighting alone would be highly perilous. Please don't kill me. I'll give you a piece of information that is of great use to the human race in exchange for my life. Oh, Information that is of great use to the human race? What kind of information? I know that Sir Yang Kai is a man of his word. He will never go back on his word. Fine. If this information is really useful, I'll spare your life. It's the open heaven pill that you humans are fighting over. What? Did you see the open heaven pill? When I came over earlier, I activated the sun and moon marks, but I didn't sense anything. The 9 open heaven pills I've marked aren't nearby, so where did this incline see them? It was swallowed by that strange thing. I saw it with my own eyes, and because of that, I fought with it, wanting to kill it and seize the open heaven pill. This is. The open heaven pill this guy has seen is indeed an open heaven pill, but it's not the kind I'm looking for. It was a lower quality one. I kinda know what that is. I personally witnessed the creation process of these 2 types of open heaven pills, so I know that the open heaven pills of the universe furnace are divided into different ranks, but this guy did not know that, so when he saw an open heaven pill, he thought it was a great opportunity that the human race masters would fight over for. Ha ha. No. He wants to go back on his word. I'm going to die. Ah. I'm still alive. Thank you, Sir Yang Kai. Letting a feudal lord with serious injuries and significantly reduced strength go wouldn't make much of a difference. Since I previously promised him, I will not go back on my word. If possible, I can use this feudal lord to spread some information, like Yang Kai has obtained the open heaven pill. I can attract the attention of some masters of the Yin clan to myself, thereby reducing the pressure on other masters of the human race. And I'm even more curious about why this monster swallowed the open heaven pill. The open heaven pill is born from the universe furnace, so what use is it to these monsters? Inside this monster's body, there's indeed an open heaven pill, wrapped in the shattered down marks that form its body. When the down marks flow, the open heaven pill only appears once in a while before quickly getting wrapped up. Why doesn't it hide in these mountains? Previously, when I was testing the waters of the river, these monsters would instinctively fuse into the river when they realized they were no match for me, making it difficult for me to track them. Logically speaking, this monster should also have the instinct to integrate itself into the mountains. There's basically no difference between it and the mountain range. It's made up of countless shattered down marks that can perfectly fuse together. Ah. This monster has already fused with a trace of the open heaven pill's medicinal efficacy, so the shattered down marks that formed it have undergone some minor changes, making it difficult for its existence to be absorbed by this mountain range that originally shared the same origin. In other words, this monster swallowing the open heaven pill serve a purpose and also represent an instinct. But even if it completely digests the open heaven pill, what can it do? Its foundation is nothing more than a unique existence born from the universe furnace. In this way, in the blink of an eye in the outside world, the place where the monster is located may have already passed a month. After swallowing and integrating the open heaven pill's medicinal efficacy, the monster born from the universe furnace could actually form its own body. Moreover, its features are quite similar to those of the Yin clan I let go earlier, about 60 to 70% alike. The similarity in appearance is obviously not a coincidence. In other words, does this monster have an innate mirroring ability? Because it has fought with the Yin clan for a long time, it has subconsciously imitated the appearance of that guy. Phew, luckily I didn't have too much contact with this guy, otherwise, having a monster with a similar appearance to myself would have been incredibly awkward. From this perspective, the situation inside the universe furnace is even more complicated than I had imagined. Originally, when the open heaven pill was being nurtured in the universe furnace, the human race and the Yin clan entered to fight for this opportunity. These 2 forces are irreconcilable enemies. However, now there may be the addition of a third party. The open heaven pills produced by the universe furnace are undoubtedly extremely beneficial to these native monsters, so they naturally need them. In this case, whether it's the human race or the Yin clan, the difficulty of obtaining the scattered open heaven pills will undoubtedly increase greatly. This monster has gained a certain degree of sentience, and it could be considered a special creature within the universe furnace. A local third force in the universe furnace, perhaps? The strength of this native creature cannot be underestimated. This is undoubtedly bad news for the human race masters who have entered this place to seize opportunities. Not good. After the probing just now, this monster that is fused with the open heaven pill's medicinal efficacy and gained a physical body is undoubtedly more difficult to deal with. My cultivation is at the peak of the 8th rank, and my strength far exceeds my peers. With my full strength, I can kill an innate territory lord in 3 moves. But dealing with this monster has indeed required quite a bit of effort. They seem to have an extremely high resistance to world force, so even if I use my full strength, only 30%, 40% of my strength can affect it. Inside the universe furnace, they have no flesh and blood, so it's difficult to injure them. However, the power of the complete Tao concept seems to have a great restraining effect on them. Since an ordinary open heaven pill has appeared here, there may be more. We're in trouble. Another one. One more. I didn't think I would encounter 2 ink dogs here. Ah, someone is fighting over there. Shit. Many thanks, Sir Yang, for your help. Stay here and wait for me. Is a territory lord hiding over there? If I hadn't met Sir Yang Kai and received his help, I would likely have died now. Both Fang armies Liao Zhang greet Sir Yang. We are both 8th rank, so call me senior brother, not sir. This is not the place to talk. Follow me. The Endless River. So this is the Endless River. It's really endless. Do you know this river? Before we came in, we all received a set of information about the interior of the universe furnace. We also listened to some of Senior Brother Blood Crow's information about this place, including some records about the Endless River. Information about the universe furnace? How much do you know? This is exactly what I need right now. Although I was swallowed by the universe furnace long ago, I still don't know much about the situation here. Just wait a moment, I'll record all the information I know. Before we entered, Senior Brother Me had already instructed that if anyone encountered Senior Brother Yang, they must immediately hand over the information about the universe furnace team. Inside the universe furnace. As expected, because they knew in advance that entering the universe furnace would scatter them, the human race intentionally used this river as a means to gather their forces. After all, the space inside the universe furnace is vast, so even if each of them wore some kind of communication artifact, it would not be easy to find each other in this vast world. Of course, before entering the universe furnace's entrance, if one's body had some kind of fetters, such as holding hands, they would appear in the same place and would not be separated. Besides that, even if one's aura or some kind of secret technique were used, it would be useless. I was originally worried that the 8th rank human race masters would be at a disadvantage when encountering the pseudo-royal lords, but now it seems that the situation is not too bad. If 3 to 5 8th ranks join forces, they'll have the power to fight against the pseudo-royal lord. The best quality open heaven pill can allow a territory lord to become a royal lord. Did Blood Crow say anything about this? Senior Brother Xiang asked about this matter that day, but Senior Brother Blood Crow didn't know the exact reason. He could only speculate that the best quality open heaven pill itself has its own mysteries. Therefore, whether it is the human race or the implant, anyone who obtains this best quality open heaven pill can use it to break through their shackles. This is not good news. Originally, the implant's intention was only to stop the human race's masters from seizing opportunities, but now they also have the qualifications to participate. If any territory lord were to obtain one of the 9 best quality open heaven pills and become a royal lord, the human race would gain another powerful enemy. What's even more troublesome is that the best quality open heaven pill is not only beneficial for the human race and the implant, but also for the local monsters. According to the Jade Slips information, the strange monsters born inside the universe furnace are chaos bodies. There are different types of chaos bodies. The kind that is formed purely from the fragmented downmarks is the purest form of chaos. Although this kind of thing is not easy to deal with, as long as the cultivator uses their complete great gutted cleansing, it'll not be too difficult to deal with. Inside the universe furnace, other than the countless chaos bodies, there are also some chaos spirit race that have gained sentience and have fixed forms. Eventually transforming into the chaos spirit race that resembles the implant. At the end of the day, the chaos spirit race evolved from a chaos body, so what the former lacked was an open heaven pill. Right, Senior Brother Blood Crow also reminded us that if we encounter a chaos body inside the universe furnace, it's best not to provoke it. They won't take the initiative to attack. After all, they are strange existences without sentience. But if you encounter a chaos spirit race, well, then you should be cautious. Because each of these chaos spirit race gathers a large number of chaos bodies. They will actively attack any creature that are not their own kind. If encountered, either finish the battle quickly or move away from them as soon as possible. Moreover, Senior Brother Blood Crow also speculated that there might be a hidden Chaos Spirit King within the universe furnace. What is a Chaos Spirit King? When a chaos body swallows and refines the open heaven pill, it can transform into a chaos spirit race. An ordinary open heaven pill can create an ordinary chaos spirit race, and a best quality open heaven pill can create a Chaos Spirit King. As for the strength of the Chaos Spirit King, Senior Brother Blood Crow said that he was not sure as he had never seen one before. It's just that the last time he came to the universe furnace to seize the opportunity, he felt the fluctuations of an intense battle in the void. It was the battle between a 9th rank human race master and a strong powerhouse. Senior Brother Blood Crow never sensed the aura of a powerhouse from the implant. If it's not an implant master who is contending against the 9th rank master, then it clearly indicates something. If Blood Crow's speculation is true, then the strength of this so-called Chaos Spirit King might not be inferior to that of a 9th rank or a royal lord. Although I already knew there was a third party inside the universe furnace, I didn't expect this third party to be so troublesome. What the fuck is this? Damn it! If the opportunities inside the universe furnace are not handled properly, it may turn into a disaster. How many people have come this time? I don't know exactly how many people have entered. It was arranged by the head office division. However, just from the Wolfang army, about 600 people have entered. Less than 200 of them are 8th rank, while the rest are 7th rank. The 7th ranks also entered? Were those lower quality open heaven pills? Many of these 7th ranks have not reached their own limits yet. It's just that due to their relatively short cultivation time, even if they have accumulated enough resources, they still have a bottleneck. Best quality open heaven pills aren't their goal, but if they can obtain some lower quality open heaven pills, they may be able to quickly advance to the 8th rank. I see. I roughly understand Senior Brother Me's arrangement now. Currently, because the human race has the Star Foundry and Myriad Monster World, 2 open heaven realm cradles, they are able to continuously produce high-rank open heaven cultivators. They are all rising stars who have been nurtured by the World Tree subtree, so they have a very high starting point. But even if they reach the pinnacle of the 7th rank, it's still difficult for them to break through to the 8th rank in a short period of time because they haven't cultivated for long. Even Feng, a seasoned elite of the human race in the battlefield, spent more than 200 years in seclusion in order to break through to the 8th rank. Most people will encounter bottlenecks during their cultivation, but the difficulty may vary. If these cultivators can enter the universe furnace to get lower quality open heaven pills, they can accelerate the process of loosening their bottleneck. This way, the human race will have more 8th rank masters, which will greatly benefit future battles. Compared to the 9 best quality open heaven pills, it's much easier to obtain lower quality open heaven pills. From my observation, there are still a considerable number of them available. As long as one's luck is not too bad, there will always be some gains. This means that many people who enter this place will be able to quickly advance to the 8th rank. You just mentioned Senior Brother Xiang. Has he already advanced to the 9th rank? He hasn't. That's why he also entered the universe furnace this time. Xiang Shan has actually failed to break through to the 9th rank. It seems that the incident of him giving up a part of his small universe has greatly affected him. Otherwise, with his aptitude, he shouldn't have struggled to break through even after so many years in seclusion. The best quality open heaven pill is undoubtedly Senior Brother Xiang's only hope. I wonder if a lower quality open heaven pill is also useful for him. Senior Brother Xiang has the aptitude to break through to the 9th rank, unlike Ouyang Lai and Mei Jingluan, who both directly broke through to the 6th rank. Now that he's stuck at the peak of the 8th rank and is unable to advance any further, it can be said that he has reached a bottleneck. Logically speaking, the lower quality open heaven pill should be useful to him, right? If that's the case, then the human race will soon have another 9th rank master. Inside the universe furnace. Swallowed and refined. The lower quality open heaven pill is unable to resolve my current situation. The real reason behind this isn't my own bottleneck, but my rank falling back then. If I want to solve this problem, I have to obtain a best quality open heaven pill. Although the number of best quality open heaven pills is limited, I can only try my best to find them now. That was close. The implant army suddenly burst out of the gap in the heavily beginning Great Restriction. That scared me. It's a good thing that the two royal lords who attacked were severely injured by Senior Foodwang's dragon beam. One of them was almost killed on the spot. Even the 58th ranking repelling army soldiers who were originally scheduled to enter also rushed into the universe furnace at the last moment. What's wrong? Are you injured? No, it's just that. Little Ant, there seems to be something in that direction. Is someone secretly spying on us? When I activated the light of purification just now, I vaguely felt that there was something in that direction that faintly resonated with the 2 marks foster father gave me. Could it be Big Brother? He also possesses the sun and moon marks. If both are activated, it is normal for them to resonate with nearby marks or traces of the light of purification. It's possible. Let's go take a look. Why is there such a desert here? This desert is actually condensed from a special kind of shattered down marks. It looks dangerous. Let's be careful. The resonance is becoming more and more clearer. It should be inside there. Is it possible that it's Big Brother? Inside the universe furnace. No matter what, we'll know after we take a look. Let's go. Flowing time Divine Palace. Endless hourglass. Let's go. A few days later. It's here. Let me try. What is this? Open heaven pill. Little Ant, we've struck gold. I didn't next find an open heaven pill just after entering the universe furnace. I'm a pure-blooded dragon, so I don't need an open heaven pill. As long as I continue to improve my dragon vein, I'll have a chance to become a divine dragon. But Little Ant needs it. Little Ant, hurry up and refine it. This pill is my only goal in accompanying you into the universe furnace. Yes. Originally, I wasn't qualified to enter the universe furnace. There are many people who are stuck at their own bottlenecks and unable to advance, but Senior Foodwang, who was in charge of the ink-repelling army, only gave 50 slots. Not all of the powerful masters can enter, but I. Don't think too much. Just refine this pill, so you can break through to the 9th rank. I never expected that this treasure, which is coveted by countless human race masters, would be easy to find. It's just that. What does the open heaven pill inside the universe furnace have to do with the sun and moon marks that foster father gave me? Why is there a subtle connection between them? Whatever. What the hell is this? Be careful. These 3 are not easy to deal with. They seem to be guardians of the sand mountain that swallowed the open heaven pill. Little Ant. Kill. Target the leader. Barren desert. These 3 chaos spirits are the biggest obstacles to obtaining the open heaven pill. We must deal with them first. Pure world force, the power of the dragon vein, or ordinary secret techniques cannot harm these monsters. It's a good thing that our time breakdown was able to suppress them. The other side of the mountain. Was there an ink clan master spying on us just now? There was one, but he sensed danger and quickly fled. I wasn't able to grasp his movements. If it weren't for the fortuitous encounter with Senior Brother Yang, the situation would have been reversed. That territory lord wouldn't have let me off. Eh? Senior Brother Yang, there's a 7th rank ahead. So it's you. Junior Sister Chu Lingling, I didn't expect to see you here. Senior Brother Liao Zhang. Disciple Chu Lingling greets Palace Master. You're a disciple of High Heaven Palace? Yes, Palace Master. It seems that High Heaven Palace has a great reputation in the Star Boundary. Even though I've been a disciple of High Heaven Palace for many years and have reached the 7th rank, I've never actually met the Palace Master. I've only seen your statue in the palace's square. I can understand Junior Sister Chu Lingling's feelings. When I saw Senior Brother Yang before, I also couldn't help but feel a sense of respect for you. Martial nephew, who is your master? This disciple's master is Grey Bones Divine Monarch. Before I became his disciple, I received teachings and guidance from 2 martial ancestors at Great Bamboo Peak. Grey Bones. I remember him. He was one of my subordinates I subdued in Yang Heaven's Crime Star, right? After Voidland migrated, it became one with High Heaven Palace. The people who had left their names on the loyalty list have now become High Heaven Palace's elders. Thinking of Grey Bones brings back memories of many old friends. Over the past thousands of years, although I have occasionally returned to High Heaven Palace, it has always been fleeting visits, and I have never met with them. I don't know how many familiar faces will be taken away by this calamity. Has Grey Bones broken through to the 8th rank? According to Palace Master, my master is a 7th rank. I see. High-rank Open Heaven Masters are eligible to be called Divine Monarchs. Both 7th and 8th rank Open Heaven Cultivators are considered Divine Monarchs. Only now did I remember that Grey Bones has no hope of reaching 8th rank. The peak of 7th rank is his limit. He probably felt that he had reached the limit of the martial Dao and had no more pursuits. That's why he had the intention of taking in and teaching it. This is why Chu Lingling became his disciple. Chu Lingling's cultivation is at the peak of 7th rank, so she should be qualified to advance 8th rank. This time entering the universe furnace, her goal should be to obtain a lower quality Open Heaven Terrain. She only hopes that she can break through to the 8th rank as soon as possible so that she can protect herself in the upcoming storm. Your honored master helped me a lot back then, and you're also a disciple of the High Heaven Palace. This is the first time we've met, so I'll give you these things. This is a gift from an elder. I will not refuse. Elder. Disciple thanks Palace Master for the gift. Palace Master is so generous. I have no way to repay your kindness. I don't need any repayment from you. Your promotion will be the best repayment for me and the human race. Yes, there are a lot of these things, so you shouldn't be able to use them all. If you have any extras, you can distribute them to those who need them. Eh? Aren't these the lower quality Open Heaven pills that I've been looking for? My goal of entering the universe furnace this time has actually been achieved so easily. Senior Brother Yang is fast. I haven't gained anything here, and he's already made so many gains. Finding the Open Heaven pills isn't a difficult task, not to mention those that haven't been discovered yet. If we talk about those swallowed by the Chaos Bodies, if a Chaos Body cannot conceal them, it means that the Open Heaven pills have already been swallowed. However, if they want to integrate and refine the Open Heaven pills' medicinal efficacy, it'll take a lot of time. So as long as we find some Chaos Bodies that have exposed their whereabouts, it will be relatively easy to make some gains. There is also no need to worry about the medicinal effects dissipating. In such a short time, the Chaos Body cannot refine too many of the medicinal effects. I saw a chaos body by the endless river. But at that time, I found it too strange and didn't venture deeper. It's alright. We can go back and find that chaos body. Chu Ling Ling led Yang the chaos body, and he showed them the method of obtaining the open heaven pill. The team gradually grew, and Yang led them all the way until they reached the endless river. Everyone, I'll be taking my leave now. Those at the 7th rank should prioritize finding lower rank open heaven pills as soon as possible to break through to the 8th rank. This is your sole task. Good. Be careful, and protect yourselves. Senior brother, you should go search for the best quality open heaven pill. I will protect them. Liao Zhan gave me this communication bead. It's a communication tool between human race cultivators. It allows us to determine each other's location and request assistance in emergencies. The information I've obtained from Liao Zhang also makes the situation inside the universe furnace even more confusing. It turns out that this place also has the native Chaos Spirit race, and there is even a possibility of a Chaos Spirit King's presence. What surprised me even more is that the best quality open heaven pill is actually useful for the Yin clan as well. This makes it more difficult for the human race to obtain the best quality open heaven pill. What worries me even more is how to find those 9 best quality open heaven pills. Although I've left my mark on the 9 pills, I still haven't found them. It's also unclear where exactly they are located. It seems like I can only rely on luck. Eh? What's that? Where did that small gray fog come from? This is not just any mist. It is actually a starseed that has shrunk countless times. This is a small gray fog, but its interior is extremely unpredictable. If one were to accidentally rush into it, it would be equivalent to entering a starseed. If things went wrong, they might even lose their way and find it hard to escape. How could there be such a thing inside the universe furnace? If I could take this thing away, refine it, and use it in times of confrontation, wouldn't that make me invincible? Not to mention an existence like a royal lord, even if it's an ink giant spiritual god, it will find it difficult to escape from this gray fog. No, I can't take this thing away. This small gray fog is incredibly large, so if I want to take it away, it'll be equivalent to taking away the entire star city inside. Such a majestic force is not something an 8th rank like me can possess, not even a 9th rank master. Forget it. It's more important to first search for the best quality open heaven pill. If there's a chance in the future, I can figure out a way to deal with this. Huh? A promoted territory lord? This is a small ink nest used for communication? Holding the ink nest for communication at hand, combined with the actions of the territory lord at this moment. It's not difficult to deduce that he is in contact with his clansmen and is currently using the guidance of the ink nest to rush over for a rendezvous. I didn't expect that this small ink nest's communication ability is actually useful in the universe furnace. Very well, why kill just one when I can take care of them all at once? This is exactly what I want. I sensed a resonance with the mark I placed on the open heaven pill. Could it be that the ink clan has discovered a best quality open heaven pill ahead? There's someone ahead of us. Thunder Shadow Great Emperor. Jellyfish Swarm. Thunder Shadow Great Emperor. I didn't need XP to encounter my monster race body here. Honestly, when my monster race body broke through to the Great Emperor realm in the Myriad Monster World, I came to protect it. After it succeeded, I haven't paid any attention to it since then. Thunder Shadow's current cultivation is almost equivalent to the peak of an 8th rank human race master. Unfortunately, it is limited by the limits of its main body, so its current cultivation is its limit, unable to break through. Surrounded. This is the best quality open heaven pill they're fighting over. The open heaven pill is mine. These jellyfish-like chaos bodies are somewhat strange. I'd better avoid them. Although they don't seem to pose any threat,
Ah,
external force
okay.
touches them. The
Hey,
first will suffer an
welcome to the
inexplicable
stream.
attack. What we can't obtain, we can't obtain either. Watch out.
Gitter Eugene
Watch out for me, of course.
from Gokay Car.
Human race is
So,
To encounter the human race's
not,
killing star in this
hindi
place, how can we
po,
have a
ano,
connection?
hindi siya
Originally, I thought that
Gundam.
it would be a fierce battle between dragons and tigers, and I was prepared to flee if I couldn't win.
HG.
Now that he's here, I can take not only the lives of these territory lords, but also the best quality open heaven pill. You dare bully my third brother? You must be tired of living. Jellyfish Swarm. You dare bully my third brother? You must be tired of living. Hey, shall we escape? The farther we escape, the better. Escape? Yankai is proficient in the space principles. You think you can escape from it? Then what are you hesitating for? Quickly form the 4 elements formation. Yes. If we were to touch these things, there wouldn't be any good outcomes. You want to form a formation? Too late. These things conceal mysteries. I'd better be cautious. EI. These jellyfish-like chaos bodies actually launch attacks targeting a cultivator's mind. That killing god got hit. Good chance. What? This killing god's eyes are clear and bright, not showing any signs of being affected at all. This is the end. Third brother, why didn't you warn me about this chaos body? You need to be warned. I can't deal with soul attacks, and you have the protection of the soul-warming lotus. And what the hell do you mean, third brother? Yankai, spare my life, and this open heaven pill will belong to you. You think you have the qualifications to bargain with me? Long delays may lead to trouble. Let's attack together. We've got the best quality open heaven pill. Jellyfish Swarm. We've got it. The best quality open heaven pill. Fortunately, it's you who obtained it. The human race can now be at ease. There's still a lot of work to do. Not to mention the numerous lower quality open heaven pills. There are a total of 9 best quality open heaven pills. The universe furnace is so vast, and the Ink clan is approaching aggressively. Do you have the confidence to collect all 9? I've imprinted my marks on them, so tracking them isn't an issue. However, whether we can actually obtain them is another matter. Best quality open heaven pills are heavenly treasures of the 3,000 worlds. If the Ink clan were to obtain them, the consequences would be unimaginable. Fortunately, obtaining the first best quality open heaven pill went relatively smoothly. It also allowed you and me to reunite here. I heard that many pseudo-royal lords have also entered this time. We must not take them lightly. If we can reunite with my human race body, even if we encounter a pseudo-royal lord, we can still put up a fight. When I first entered the universe furnace, I couldn't move my body or exert any strength. The good things were right in front of me, yet I couldn't reach them. Looking closely now, this thing truly lives up to its name as the greatest opportunity in the world. It's truly a treasure. This thing is not meant to be swallowed. Don't open your mouth wide and make a scene. I know that it needs to be refined using the small universe. I was just taking a look. Speaking of which, is this thing useful to you? If you can advance to the 9th rank now, the road ahead will be much easier for you. I don't know. Let's give it a try. It doesn't work. The barrier in my small universe does not show any response to the spirit pill's aura. I speculate that this may be related to the 3 parts reunification art that Wuquan passed on to you. A best quality open heaven pill can supplement the imperfections of the open heaven method, allowing a breakdown to be completed, and let the cultivator to break through their shackles. On the other hand, the 3 parts reunification art is a different path from the open heaven method. So the best quality open heaven pill that can supplement the Tao's imperfections is meaningless to me. Do you regret it? If you hadn't listened to Wuquan back then, with this pill in hand, you would be able to break through to the 9th rank and would have the power to sweep through the world inside the universe furnace. I chose my own path, and considering the circumstances at that time, Wuquan's proposal was my only option. No one is to blame for this matter. Wuquan was also well-intentioned. I can only say that fate plays tricks on people. These chaos bodies can damage someone's mind. Keeping them here would undoubtedly pose a significant threat. That reminds me. Instead of leaving them here, it's better to use them for my own benefit. These chaos bodies are truly useful tools. I wonder which people will suffer in the future. Jellyfish Swarm. Will that 3 parts reunification art really allow you to break through to the 9th rank? No one has ever walked this path before, so no one knows if I can succeed or not. However, since this is a method developed by Sure in the past, there shouldn't be any problem. You mean Wuquan? He's nothing good. Who I believe in is not Wuquan nor Sure, but myself. Although the 3 bodies have yet to become one, I can feel that if they do, it will indeed help me break through my shackles. At that time, the human race body and I will completely disappear, right? You are me, I am you. Reunification does not mean disappearing. You're wrong. You're you, the human race body is you, and I'm you, but you're not us. For instance, I was born in the myriad monster world, and I had a great relationship with a woman named Mochi2xSensei. We know each other and have memories of each other. And these memories, which you don't have, show that I'm an individual. What's wrong? Is the topic serious? You're right, from birth to growth, you have everything a true being should have. Thunder Shadow and Mochi2xSensei have lived a complete life. Did they really wait until that day? Ha ha. Don't worry, we have long since realized it. When the time comes, we won't hesitate. Thank you. These jellyfish-like chaos bodies might contaminate my small universe, so I can't take too much. You took a lot in. These things are extremely powerful. I don't know which unfortunate guys will fall into Yonkai's trap in the future. This is their territory. We have to get out of here before making any plans. Third brother, why don't you carry me? It's convenient to have a mount, isn't it? I'm too young to be mounted, so I'll ask first brother to carry me instead. You're calling me first brother now? You changed your face pretty fast. It's all thanks to you. As the saying goes, those who are close to ink will turn black. The void. Didn't you want to use this ink nest to spy on the ink clan? Why don't you take action? That said, if the ink clan notices it's still the ink nest, my mind will also be sealed, and I won't be able to escape. After all, we're inside the universe furnace now, so if my mind is sealed, it will be detrimental to my future plans. To play it safe, it's best not to complicate matters. The first evolution has come. The so-called evolution is the transformation of the chaotic and shattered downmarks inside the universe furnace. This kind of transformation will occur 9 times in a row. After that, the environment inside the universe furnace will undergo a great change, which means that this trip to the universe furnace to seize treasures will come to an end. These pieces of information were brought to us by Blood Crow. He was the one who had participated in the last opportunity seize treasures in the universe furnace. Although he hadn't obtained a best quality open heaven pill and hadn't participated in any major battles, he had managed to escape from the universe furnace alive, and with his own gains, he had easily broken through the 8th rank. In the jade slip given to me by Liao Zhang, not only is there a mention of the differences in the grade of the open heaven pill, but there is also the existence of the chaos bodies and the evolution inside the universe furnace. The universe furnace is filled with extremely rich, chaotic, and shattered downmarks. Anyone who enters will be able to sense this. Because of the influence of these shattered downmarks, the environment inside the universe furnace can be said to be the same as these downmarks, chaotic and disorderly. Here, the concept of time and space is extremely vague, resulting in a large number of chaos bodies. Such an environment probably won't have much of an impact on the Ink Clan, because they are essentially just Ink's creation. They don't cultivate the Great Tao. However, for human race cultivators, it has some impact, especially when they activate their Great Taos. Moreover, Blood Crow also mentioned that every time the universe furnace appears, the space inside will undergo 9 great transformations. Why does this evolution occur? And why is it 9 times? I don't understand, but that's how the process goes. The result of this evolution is that the shattered downmarks in the universe furnace will become more complete, and after 9 times, these shattered downmarks will become complete and orderly. Blood Crow said that the universe world is the result of the universe furnace's own evolution, but he's not clear on the specifics of how it came to be. But the more times the evolution occurs, the clearer the world within the universe furnace becomes. He even suspected that the world inside the universe furnace that had appeared after the 9 transformations was the real space inside the universe furnace. Everything he had seen before was just an illusion, a layer of fog surrounding the real world. It's really complicated. Yeah. Killing intent. Yankai, hand over the open heaven pill. It's Main K. This guy must have been summoned by the several territory lords who were fighting Thunder Shadow. What do you think? I can't beat him. Then what should we do? The last time I killed Diwu, there were too many favorable factors. To fight against a pseudo-royal lord, even if I had Thunder Shadow by my side, it would still be a futile effort. What should we do? Run away, of course. He really is Yang Kai. Mochi has been fighting against Yang Kai for so many years, and he hasn't been able to do much to him. On the contrary, the Yin clan has suffered a lot, with losses in both resources and masters. Seizing the open heaven pill is already a great merit. But if I could take the opportunity to kill Yang Kai, wouldn't that prove that I am stronger than Mochi? By then, my status within the Yin clan will undoubtedly skyrocket. At that time, I'll become an existence below 1 and above thousands. Haha. I didn't even notice that pseudo-royal lord, but you managed to detect him. Impressive. You flatter me. It's just the instinct of the monster race. Be careful behind you, he is coming. Yang Kai. Go to hell. Where is he? Found you. You're not that useless, are you? What are you planning to do? You and I share the same heart. Why don't you take a guess? I'm too lazy to guess. Besides, you need to understand that although I was born from your soul and contained in a monster race body, my living environment and experiences since I was young are different from yours, so my temperament is different from yours. But from a fundamental point of view, you still originate from me. You should be able to guess what I want to do. Don't think that being born in the monster race means you can be lazy and not use your brain. Let him away. That's right. The void inside the universe furnace. In order to compete with the human race for the universe furnace's opportunities, the Yin clan has created many pseudo-royal lords. If we encounter a pseudo-royal lord, we will naturally be safe. But if we escape and allow him to find the other humans, others may not be able to deal with him. So we need to lead him away so he won't find trouble with others. The Yin clan really did put in a lot of effort this time. All the innate territory lords who were previously outside have been summoned to no return pass. They were needed to create many pseudo-royal lords. Many innate territory lords have emerged from the heavenly beginning Great Restriction, giving the Yin clan such confidence. Although these guys are still injured and can't be of much use for the time being, as long as they cultivated an ink nest for 100 or 2 years, they can naturally recover. This guy shouldn't be a newly born pseudo-royal lord. If I'm not mistaken, he should have been hiding in no return pass for a while. Damn it. I'm definitely going to kill you. In order to compete with the human race for the universe furnace's opportunities, the royal lord mercilessly summoned all the innate territory lords who were outside in order to create a large number of pseudo-royal lords. Mochi and I were originally the only pseudo-royal lords. We only needed to compete against each other. However, with the increase in the number of pseudo-royal lords, I, as the third pseudo-royal lord, seem to have become insignificant. Therefore, this time, no matter what, I must kill Yang Kai. The shattered downmarks here are quite chaotic. Finding help in this place won't be easy. I'm afraid that finding helpers might attract other enemies at the same time. According to the information of his junior brother Liao Shan, there are not just a dozen or 20 pseudo-royal lords. There might be even more. If we attract another pseudo-royal lord, we will have difficulty dealing with it. At this point, there is no other choice. We can only proceed according to the plan. What the hell is this? Well, that worked for you. Thanks for the compliment. Bastard. It works, but not that much. Shut up. The soul attack from that jellyfish-like chaos body could interfere with Menkei, but its effect is not as severe as the previous influence on the territory lords. The jellyfish-like chaos body can only serve as a distraction and cannot be the key victory. I'd better look for help instead. There's something up ahead. Is Yang deliberately luring me? What exactly is this guy planning? Where do you think you can escape to? Today, I will definitely tear you into 1,000 pieces. Damn it, I wish I could encounter 3 8th rank masters. That way, me and Thunder Shadow can form the 5 elements formation and easily deal with this guy. You ain't dogs dare to trespass against the human race. Today, this old master will make you pay the price. How dare you, mere humans, be so arrogant? Today, I'll personally wipe all of you out. Great. They're all 8 rank. For them to be able to gather together so quickly, it's likely that they've used physical fetters when entering the universe furnace. Wait. What's that? Another pseudo-royal lord. Oh no. The worst thing happened. This pseudo-royal lord doesn't seem to be smart. If it were Mochi, he definitely wouldn't have come after me. I'll kill those humans first, then I'll deal with you. Bastard. I knew you would come back. The void inside the universe furnace. Although this pseudo-royal lord isn't very smart, he isn't too stupid and knows how to use these 8th rank human race masters to threaten. If I let him meet up with the other pseudo-royal lord, the 8th rank masters there will definitely be in dire straits. That's why I have to fight him. That was a brilliant idea. What about that monster leopard? Call him out, don't say I'm bullying you. Why does Yang hide that monster leopard? Although I'm a pseudo-royal lord, if I were to be ambushed by a monster race master at a critical moment, it wouldn't be a pleasant experience. Fine, no matter how you scheme, this place will be your burial place today. Remember, the one who kills you is the Yin clan's main K. Damn, so strong. But I can't be defeated so soon. Worthy of the killing star of the human race, your strength is indeed superior to that of an ordinary 8 rank. Not good. My great dash of time and space have been pushed to their limits, but I still can't beat him. Dragon transformation. Towering evergreen secret technique. Does he still have a way to heal his wounds? I have to find those 8th rank human race masters as soon as possible. Only they can help Yang Kai now. These corpses? It seems that the reinforcement of the Yin clan have been wiped out. Kill. Annoying. I can't take care of these 8th rank humans at the moment. It's better to retreat first. Black Panther. Purification. Breaking Divine Lancel. Evil Breaking Divine Lance. His strength has been damaged. He seems to have been affected by the Evil Breaking Divine Lance. Hurry. Kill him while he's weak. You won't be able to escape. Yes. Damn it. I've been forced into a dead end by these 8th rank masters. With the addition of this black leopard, I no longer have the upper hand. Continuing to stay and fight would only bring shame upon myself. Go! Unfortunately, he managed to escape. Don't go after him. Moreover, even if we were to go after him, it would be difficult for us to do anything to him given our current state. Yeah. After the confrontation with that pseudo-royal lord, all four of us have suffered some injuries. If it weren't for him considering retreating at the end, it would have been difficult to make it out alive. A pseudo-royal lord is indeed powerful. He was able to take on all four of us, even when we formed a formation, and we still couldn't defeat him. The more I think about it, the more I realize how formidable the young boy is. Sigh. If it weren't for Yankai's efforts in detaining the royal lord who was stationed at the no-return pass, the human race would have suffered many more casualties. The term human race, just two simple words, carries an immense weight. Nowadays, most of the burden of the human race rests on the shoulders of one person. What a misfortune it is. On the trip into the universe furnace this time, I'm not seeking any opportunities for myself. If possible, I intend to obtain a best quality open heaven pill and give it to Young, letting him break through to the ninth rank. Why does that little brat stubbornly shoulder so many responsibilities? We old fogies can only offer him some help from behind. Are you a myriad monster world's great emperor? Everyone, Yang Kai is currently fighting a pseudo-royal lord. I'm afraid he won't be able to hold on for much longer, so please hurry up and help him. Where is Yang Kai? Enter my divine ability. I'll take you there. I can only hold on for half an hour at most. I can only hope that everything goes smoothly on Thunder Shadow's side. Ha ha. Yang, if you dare to escape, I will kill those humans. This guy is really a pain in the ass, and the key is that the jellyfish-like chaos bodies are not of much use against him. Every time, he easily destroys them. The Ink Clan cannot restrict my means of escape. They've failed to kill me several times. If he could kill me here, he, the Royal Lord, would surely reward him, and Mochi would be trampled under his feet. However, it's not that easy to kill me. Thunder Shadow, you finally can't help it. How come there are so many 8th rank masters all of a sudden? This monster leopard. I had always believed it was lurking nearby, waiting for an opportunity to ambush. Who would have thought it went to? Another battlefield to seek help. Towering Evergreen's secret technique. Ink Dog, are you ready for the second round? Back then, I was pursued by a royal lord outside the heavily beginning Great Restriction. In these thousands of years, I've never suffered such a big loss. This grudge has grown even larger. 6 elements array. All right. We're ready to fight. Everyone, lend me a hand. This is a battle formation from the human race, 6 elements array. The Ink Clan can't easily form a 5 elements formation, let alone a higher level formation. Forming a formation requires precise coordination and harmony, as well as complete trust in the person in charge of the battle formation. The reason why the human race can easily form a high-level battle formation is the result of years of life and death trials. The Ink Clan is different. They each have their own thoughts, and it is difficult for them to entrust their lives to others. Not good. I'm in trouble. NK, die. How is this possible? I'm actually being suppressed. Why has his attacks become so unpredictable? By borrowing my companion's power, I can manifest my own great Tao realm. Whether in momentum or strength, he is not inferior. Moreover, this guy's methods are too strange. Damn it. He can actually withstand such immense pressure? Wait. This guy is not a human race, but a dragon clan. I was clearly just a step away from success, but at the last moment, I failed. This is unfair. Killing Yang Kai and seizing the open heaven pill are both great merits. Why should I always be trampled by that Mochi? Is it because he's smarter than me? Because he became a pseudo-royal lord before me? I didn't think he'd escape. Go. Our battle may have attracted other pseudo-royal lords. We shouldn't stay here for long. Everyone, focus on healing your wounds first. I'll protect you guys. Luckily, there are no chaos spirit race here, only a few chaos bodies. As long as we don't provoke them, they won't take the initiative to come and disturb us. Looking back at the battle just now, I'm still regretting that we couldn't kill that pseudo-royal Lord Menkei on the spot. Before Senior Brother Oyang and the others came to support me, I was already severely injured by Menkei. He and the others had also suffered some injuries in their previous battle against another pseudo-royal lord. Before we formed our formation, it can be said that other than Thunder Shadow, who was escaped, the rest of us were not in good shape. If Menkei had not escaped, I would have used the power of the formation to kill him. However, it's very likely that Senior Brother Oyang and the others would have been buried along with him. As for myself, I have confidence in surviving, but the severity of my injuries would be difficult to determine. It was fortunate then. However, after this battle, my previous speculations seem to be correct. If I were to act as the formation I have the 5 elements formation, it would be enough to contend with a pseudo-royal lord. This time, because the people who formed the 6 elements formation were not in their peak condition, even the 6 elements formation was unable to provide any advantage. Don't worry. It's the 3rd evolution of the universe furnace. Junior Brother should also heal his injuries. I'll protect you. My injuries are recovering quickly. Don't worry, Senior Brother. Have you recovered? Yes, I'm fine. It's a pity that pseudo-royal lord escaped. It's not. The Ink Clan heals their wounds differently than the human race. This universe furnace world doesn't give them a place to heal their wounds. This time, he was seriously injured, so I estimate he only has about 40 to 50% of his strength left. It will be difficult for him to accomplish much. So we're not losing out? Of course. That's good. Greetings, Senior Brother Yang. My name is Lu Fei Fei, one of the promising disciples from Starboundary. Greetings, Junior Sister Lu. And I'm John Tian He. I'm a disciple of one of the 36 cave heavens. Greetings, Senior Brother Yang Kai. I'm Xiong Ji, also from one of the cave heavens. I'm a disciple of Bright King Heaven. Greetings, Senior Brother Yang. Greetings, everyone. The attitude of this group of disciples is quite good. Senior Brother Yang looks very friendly. Yeah, I think so too. I like him. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? Senior Brother Yang, how did you guys gather together like this? I entered alone from Azure Sun territory and ventured and explored in this universe furnace. By chance, I sensed the commotion of a battle. I rushed over to take a look and realized that it was Zhan Tianhe and the others who had formed the Three Elements formation to resist a pseudo-royal lord. If it weren't for Senior Yang coming up to assist at that time, I'm afraid we would have been in great danger. The three of us have known each other for a long time. This time, we entered this place through the entrance of the universe furnace without being separated. Who would have thought that we would be so unlucky to encounter a pseudo-royal lord so soon after entering? It's a good thing that we met Senior Yang. Indeed, the Three Elements formation is highly unlikely to be able to stop a pseudo-royal lord. As long as he is determined to pay a certain price, the formation will be easily routed. It could be considered your luck as well. Now that we have Junior Brother Yang under shadow, we can form the Six Elements formation to move the furnace world freely. Junior Brother Yang, shall we go? My injuries haven't fully healed, but it's not a big problem. We can search for opportunities while healing. I can't wait to find that best quality open heaven pill. Senior Brother Yang, there's no rush. I have something for you. What do you want to give me? Since Junior Brother has taken action, it must be an extraordinary item. Let me take a look. This is... Little brat, how can you casually throw around this thing? Hurry up and put it away. I don't want this. Take it back. Hey, let go of me. What's with all this pushing? You want to give me this? Don't you know what this is? It's a best quality open heaven pill. It can help a cultivator break through their shackles. It's the main culprit behind this great tie between the human race and the Ink Clan. My original plan was to get one to Yang help him advance to the 9th rank. But even after searching for a long time, all I obtained were some lower quality open heaven pills. And now, he's giving me a best quality open heaven pill? What the fuck is going on? It's really touching that he gave me such a valuable item just like that. But our personal relationship shouldn't warrant him giving away a best quality open heaven pill so easily, right? And besides,